Like I was just telling Twitch chat, YouTube, today we got Will Belly in the building, bro. We got a whole Will Belly documentary, man. So if you don't already got your snacks, you're not already in your bed, go ahead, probably, you don't want to hold your phone for this long time. Go ahead, put me on the TV, put me on the, what else y'all be watching me on? Computer, desktop, laptop, whatever you got going, bro. It's finna be a long one, bro. Somebody said he ate all my snacks. Somebody said he ate all my snacks. Alright, bro. We finna get into this Will Belly vid game. And see how much worse it has gotten, bro. So all that being said, bro, let me keep this open, actually. Let me keep this open. Let's go ahead and let's peep. Will Kelly wins the greediest TikToker eating himself to death. Documentary. Bro, I couldn't imagine like going through all these Will Kelly clips and making a documentary myself. So I know this is gonna be crazy. Let's do it.
Health, nothing, bro. I'm going for it in life, bro. I'm self-sabotaging, bro, and I don't know why. Every time I eat a meal, I know I'm not supposed to be eating it, but I do it anyway. It's almost as if my identity is completely attached to being miserable,
we gotta stop
and I'll
that,
do anything to stay there. Don't point in my face. Don't point in my face, bro. I'm not playing with you.
I saw this clip, bro. Bro, mind you, bro, this is Will Kelly's uncle. This black dude that he's getting on, bro, is his own uncle, bro. I think he might have. I think he's yelling because he took away his food. Whatever happened, he arguing with Unc at the cookout.
I'm not playing with you guys.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting that the first thing you're not saying to me is an apology.
Bro,
how's it going today, guys? In today's video, we're going to be looking at Will Kelly, a 200+ pound man who's always allowed his desires and cravings to control every fabric of his being. And when he tried to better himself, he found something that was far more appealing to him, something that gave him far more joy than bettering his life ever could. And that was a purpose. And Will Kelly's purpose was internet fame. What started as an up.
Hey, yo, somebody, hold on. Whoever just said, who said they goon into this stream, man? Man, go ahead and send in your unbanned request, man. Where you at, bro? Yo, who said they going into this stream, man? I just seen you inside the chat, bro. Where you at, bro? Where you at, bro? Go ahead and give me my first ban of the day. Where you at, bro? Where you at? I just seen him. Did somebody already time him out, bro? Here you go. Zay, here you go. Yeah, how about somebody go ahead and get out Talent Streams Official, bro. First ban of the soundboard too loud. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit low-key didn't mess with my ears. Bye. Get him out of here, man.
Uplifting story of a man trying to change himself at any cost somehow turned in one of the most controversial creators on TikTok right now. Will Kelly came from humble beginnings, losing his father at a young age, and he never got to see his mother often. She was having to work
Whoa.
Controversial creators on TikTok right now. Will Kelly came from humble beginnings, losing his father at a young age, and he never got
he is from Chicago. His dad died, or did his dad leave him? What do they mean?
To see his mother often. She was having to work a majority of his childhood, and add on to the fact that he was homeschooled, Will felt isolated and needing to fill that void. Instead of substances, violence, or anything like that, William chose a different option, one that probably felt innocent at the time, eating mainly fast and junk food.
How is he affording this though?
Dream quickly overwhelmed him until it became a living nightmare. And when we first meet Will, you can instantly tell this is a man who's been suffering with his life choices for a long time. Life has taken its toll, and he genuinely wants to change.
But in the last 3-4 got really bad. I went from being kind of just like the big guy at the party to my 600-pound life type stuff. 6 months ago, I was at my heaviest, which was 630 pounds.
630?
And life was pretty unenjoyable. My legs swole up. When I would lay down, the fat around my neck would suffocate me.
Bro, my whole thing with this, bro, you would think when your life is going so downhill, maybe you'd be more kinder to people. Yet you went through all this and you still just talk to anybody and everybody crazy.
Anytime I would like go to sleep, I would start to, feel like I couldn't breathe and have to wake up. I couldn't wipe myself because my arm literally like couldn't fit around my body.
So you just let it crust? What what you mean, bruh. Oh my goodness.
Kelly x Derek Washington would be a fire collab.
That collab would be insane, bruh.
So I would have to like take a toothbrush and
Wait, what?
literally like couldn't fit around my body. So I would have to like take a toothbrush and wrap toilet paper around it. Overall, my life was...
Yo, what we watching?
We watching Will Belly confess to wiping his ass with a toothbrush wrapped in toilet paper. Listen, bro, if this ain't motivation, if you already see yourself right now watching the video, you know you gaining a couple pounds.
Brushing your scared face emoji.
Literally, if you already see yourself gaining a couple pounds, gang, yo, man, go ahead and lock in before you have to brush your ass. Literally, gang, bro. Holy, bruh.
It's pretty unenjoyable.
Hopefully he ain't use that toothbrush to brush his teeth.
I decided to make a change. I've lost, in the last 6 months, I've lost 100 pounds.
Okay.
This is going to be a journey of a couple of years. And I decided I wanted to document it. I kind of wanted to document it in real time because every time I see someone who's lost weight, what they do is record the beginning of it and then record the end. But I think the real fight is in the middle. That's the real hard part. Mm-hmm. It's Monday. It's cold. I don't want to work. But I know, like, truly, if I don't, it's a slippery slope. If I don't, then I'm going to cheat on my diet. If I cheat on my diet, I'm just going to say forget my diet altogether.
Y'all thinking Will Kelly
and next
was
thing you
nicer
know, I'm
back
600
then,
pounds
or
again.
his ego kind of just
And that's not going to happen.
now?
I'm 25 and I don't have a license because I literally can't fit into a driver's seat of a car, bro. Like, I literally...
Oh, my goodness.
Bro, I can't.
Oh, my goodness. You need to lock in, bro.
But it's very uncomfortable.
Like, biddies, like, they in there honking the horn. Holy, bro.
No, that's crazy. Bro, this is a milestone. This is like a non-scale milestone people talk about. This is amazing. But yeah, I'm 25. I don't have my license because I've weighed so much, bro. Dang. I'm not stopping anymore, bro.
So he can't
nothing
drive
is holding me back anymore. Not my weight, not my mental health, nothing, bro. I'm going for it in life, bro. I'm going for it, and I can't wait for you guys to see. I can't wait for myself to see. I can't wait for me to look in the mirror and be so proud of what I am, bro. Okay, and I can't wait. Thank you guys for coming on the journey. I'm sorry, I got really excited that I could fit into the car seat. All right, love you guys.
Car begging for mercy.
Those were some of the first videos ever posted by Will.
And see, bro, you can't even hate on none of that, bro.
And we meet a jovial person who seems fully aware of the consequences of their actions and not afraid to admit their faults, and was extremely honest about the reality of being overweight, the small joys in life that Will misses because no other reason than his own addiction. And unlike most who go
a personal airbag
through similar problems, Will recognizes it and longs for the day where this isn't his reality anymore. And because of this, almost immediately, Will was able to garner a large amount of supporters because in the beginning, you could see that Will was willing to change. He was taking the steps to get there, figuratively and literally. A huge moment for anyone to finally admit they have a problem and take a step to change. But Will wanted to give himself the added pressure of documenting everything online. Think of it as a support system. And
hey, yo, bruh. I love my... Yo, I'm not wearing this, bruh. Ah, man. But let my boss give me a shirt. At least it ain't on your ass. But,
where I don't think it's a great idea for a majority of people with a
strap. I'm not turning around for no man, bruh. Somebody said, why his booty so clenched? Hey, yo, bruh.
So change can be overwhelming, as is, but I think there was another part to the equation on Will's reasoning for this. He has always been lonely, and he didn't really feel his family members could truly understand his struggles, and to his surprise, a lot of people cared and was ready to follow along with him. And as Will said himself, people are far more interested in the middle of the story, how you got to where you're at. And at this time, I imagine Will never expected some of the other challenges his online presence would bring. I guess you could call it the perks of virality. Quickly showed they're not always a blessing.
Now that I can finally fit in a driver's seat, I took my first driving lesson to get my license in 2025, and it was amazing.
Stop looking at the camera and look at the road.
Damn.
Slowly.
That's the driver. Wait, is the driver? Is the driving instructor? No, he didn't like that. Like, niggas, I just one of them. Wait, hold on, bro.
Lesson to get my license in 2025, and it was amazing.
Stop.
Bro, this is what it is. Did I just catch you having fun at moments, bro? Why he on that? I ain't gonna lie, bro. The driving instructor might be the person that turned Will Kelly evil. This moment on, bro, he just, you know what, bro? I'm gonna just stop caring about people, bro.
Okay, the
Like,
camera
damn. Somebody gotta teach him, bro.
Slowly let go of the brake.
Savannah, what's good, gang? First time catching the stream.
Now, turn it to the right more. Turn it to the right.
Damn, bro. We
Straight.
hitting the damn Uber.
Feel it how it's straight up. Keep it. Go ahead. Give it. Okay, you can give it a little gas, just a little bit. Don't stomp on it. Tap the gas. Still be looking in your mirror. This is so scary. No, it's not. It's life.
Hey, chill out, bro. Don't crash the whip, man.
Give it some more gas. Give it some gas.
If Will Kelly was slim, he'd be some fine-ish. Y'all cracking a man that said he... Matter of fact, hey, YouTube, let me show YouTube this, bro. Let me show YouTube this, bro. Cause I ain't show YouTube this. Bro, YouTube, I'm scrolling through Will Kelly, what's it called? Through Will Kelly's Instagram one random day, bro. And this is what I see.
As I've had more experience, I've kind of come to the conclusion, if you don't eat my ass, we can't have a long-term relationship.
What?
Like, just simple. It really is just that simple. Like, if you're not willing to do that, there is no us.
So the person that just said that Will Kelly was slim, he'd be some fine-ish. Would you do that if he was skinny? If he was skinny, you eating Will belly yams, yay or nay?
Alright, slow down, son.
I'm really starting to comprehend that the days you want to quit are the days you have to move forward, right? It's not the easy days, and people say that, but let me tell you why. Because if you quit on the hard days, you'll end up quitting on the easy days, bro. I ended up going to the grocery store. I'm actually outside of it right now. I wanted to get ice cream and lotion. You know what I got? Tabasco and water. Like, literally, bro. I'm not quitting on myself anymore, bro. That's the whole point of it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Run that back, bro. Wait, hold on one more time.
I'm really starting to comprehend that the days you want to quit are the days you have to move forward, right? It's not the easy days, and people say that, but let me tell you why. Because if you quit on the hard days, you'll end up quitting on the easy days, bro. I ended up going to the grocery store. I'm actually outside of it right now. I wanted to get ice cream and lotion.
So was he gonna eat ice cream and goon? Is that what he was trying to say, bro? Ice cream and lotion. Is that what ice cream and goon says? Is that what he was on?
You know what I got?
Or do you goon and eat ice cream? Or you eat ice cream halfway, goon and eat the rest of the ice cream? How that work?
Tabasco.
Sound like a good time?
Water.
Yeah, you're bugging.
Like, literally, bro. I'm not quitting on myself anymore, bro. That's the whole point of the message, man. I'm not quitting on my workouts. I'm not quitting on my diet. I'm not quitting on my spirit, bro. Hi, my name is Will. I lost 100 pounds. At my heaviest, I was 630 pounds. Now I'm around 530-ish. Honestly, I'm extremely lonely, bro. Valentine's Day is coming up. It's really hard for me not to be depressed right now. Like, I've always dealt with, like,
Valentine's Day don't
clinical depression and anxiety.
Do any of y'all genuinely ever get sad? I mean, if you a dude, I mean, I can understand maybe a little bit more for a female not having a Valentine, you feel me? But, bro, I think I've only had a Valentine, like, 2 times in my life. Bro, like, Valentine's just come and go for me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Feel me? Like, it is what it is.
Anxiety, that's where a lot of my weight gain has actually come from, was me almost self-soothing with food. But as Valentine's Day approaches, I'm really trying my hardest to fight depression, bro. On most Valentine's Days, I would gorge as much food as possible and, like, get the itis. I remember one Valentine's Day, I ordered literally as much fried chicken as I could.
Why?
I ate as much of it as I could. I had the itis. I couldn't even get off the couch. And then I used the chicken grease to myself.
Whoa, wait. You used the chicken grease. Wait. Am I tripping? Or did he say he used the chicken grease to goon? Am I tripping, bro?
I couldn't even get off the couch. And then I used the chicken grease to myself.
Yeah, he's insane. You did not have to admit this to nobody, bruh. Chicken. So wait. So y'all think? So wait, hold on. If he using chicken grease to goon, was he actually using the ice cream and lotion combo to goon? Who thinks of, bro? What the? What? This dude is was insane. I'm not gonna lie. This was some lore I did not need to hear today, gang.
That wasn't that long ago. That was maybe a few, two. I don't know what to do. I feel unattractive. I think dating is hard for anybody, but at my size, I really don't know how I'd even meet a person. Am I too big to date is a question. You know, am I too big to go out and try to find somebody to spend time with? So you got
Will Belly using secret herbs and spices to pull his pickle, crying face emoji.
Bro, nah, bro, I know the dick had to be burning. He had to drink, bro. Ain't no, like, imagine going to the doctor, bro. They say, yo, bro, like, cause imagine the oil got. I'm not even gonna think about Will Kelly did.
We're not feeling the weekly weigh-in song last week. So I actually got a submission from Katrina, her on what the new weekly weigh-in song should be. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's the weekly weigh-in. Let's see what the scale is saying. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Let me know.
Do I smell like chicken nuggets?
Here's how much
Crying face emoji.
Chicken nugget. Hold on, bruh. Wait, 528. Mind you, this is 2024. Last time Will Belly weighed in, 2026, May. Wasn't he like 540? So you get, bro. Will, why are you still in the 500s 2 years later? Like, bro, what's going on, bro? So he used to be locked in, but, bro, what happened, gang? Bro, what happened, bro?
So I'm at 528, which
2 years
isn't
later,
bad, but it's not great,
weight.
right? Ideally, at my size, I'd be losing around 5 pounds a week. So
yeah,
I'm definitely going to have to readjust my diet, see what I did last week. And, but we're moving forward. You know, this was not a bad week. I know I look crazy when I work.
No, what's good,
I
gang?
know I look nuts. It's a whole lot of flipping and flopping and booping and bopping.
Yeah.
Bro, my pants be falling down. My titties is out. All of it, bro.
What?
But I can't be self-conscious. That's a lie. I'm extremely self-conscious. That's why I don't like.
Hey, bro, you might as well become a male stripper, bro. Pants falling down, titties flat. Yo,
that's to hold me back.
Magic Mike,
I'm realizing, bro,
at the gym.
It's not. I've never had an actual problem with pursuing something. There's always been a reason not to, and it was my own insecurities, right? I'm too big. I'm too this. I'm too that. Like, bro, I realized at a certain point I felt like I was too fat to go to the gym. What sense does that make? Literally, what sense does that make? It makes no sense at all, man.
At this stage in Will Kelly's TikTok journey, he was very dedicated. Almost every video was him working and posting morning motivation videos, not even for the viewers, to motivate himself, just to get bed and go to the gym.
Happened,
and
bro?
the effort Will was putting in was reflecting on the scale, losing over 100 pounds before he even decided to fully commit on making a TikTok page. But as some of you may know, no matter how dedicated you are to something, and no matter how much the drive is, at some point, those wear off, and all you're left with is yourself and the mental fortitude to stick with those habits. And at the time, Will wasn't showing any drop in effort. If anything, he was showing even more dedication and a quirkier side of himself. When he first began on TikTok, Will Kelly comes off as a more humble, quiet, and self-aware, but there's far more to him than that. Will has a more entertaining side to him, and above all else, Will loves attention, and he'll get that attention no matter what. As you heard, even early on, admitting to doing some very strange stuff with chicken grease, which most people would probably only remember in one of those embarrassing moments in your life, nighttime thoughts. Your brain
I don't get why he would tell us that though, bruh.
Likes to throw at you to keep you awake, but Will just admits this stuff, and I speculate he might be telling the truth, but either way, it's just how Will has learned to get attention. If nobody is paying you any mind, well, he'll say something blue that may bring you embarrassment, but it fulfills a deeper need for him. That's attention. And at this point, we're already facing problems because of his decision to document this, with all the people flooding to the comments and showing him support. These comments emulated the goals he's chasing by losing weight, and because of them, it's already setting him off track.
I hate leg workouts. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them.
I skip leg day every day. I don't even know what leg day is, bruh. I hop on my little Stairmaster on my treadmill, bruh. Yo, we all skip leg day. None of us in chat, YouTube, or Twitch hit legs, bruh. Let's just be honest.
Hate them. But I'm still motivated to do them. How did I motivate myself, you ask? Good question. I've decided I'm going to dunk. Yes, me. 10-foot rim, regulation size basketball. It might not be the day, tomorrow, next year, or the year after. But
or the year after that, or the year after that, or the next century after that. Will, you're not dunking, bro. I don't even know how tall he is, bro. But gang, I guess let me let him dream, bro.
by the age of 30, I'm going to be looking like LeBron James. That's how I've motivated myself. That's where all of my addiction
he was a little delusional back then. I ain't gonna lie.
My low self-esteem, my insecurity.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not there anymore, thank God, but I'm not where I need to be.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Old Will is frying me right now, bro.
Either. And I'm recognizing that's what this journey really is. It's the journey of me getting to the mountaintop. The weight loss is important, of course. It's health. I'm saving my life, but it's really just a physical manifestation of a real mental health problem, a real emotional health problem, a real spiritual health problem.
You gotta be a little delusional.
I'm growing every day, and I'm gonna get there. That's a promise to myself. That's a promise to you. That's why I put these videos so I can be held accountable.
Okay, a lot of Will's early goals can be seen as ridiculous by many, but myself, I think Will knows he'll never achieve the look LeBron James has, or even be able to dunk in 3 to 5 or probably ever, but it gives him a goal in his mind that he can continue to work towards every day. And during this time, Will began to open up about his mental struggles with this, and something we have to keep in mind for Will, this isn't just losing weight. This is him fighting an addiction. Addiction to substances or hard habits to break in general. A lot of people never do. And by no means is food addiction any different. With this one exception, we all have to eat. Addicts, unless weaning from substances that are dangerous during withdrawal phases, don't have to smoke a few cigs every day to keep going, but a food addict always will. So you can't just stop eating entirely. You have to learn to control that, and on top of all of that, continue going to the gym. Multiple lifestyle changes all at once. It's going to wear on you quickly, and Will has already began to suffer from that, and to his credit, at the time, he seems to be on the right path, dieting to the best of his ability, seeming to work almost every other day. I think it would have been beneficial to do far more home eating and limiting the dining and fast food to almost zero. But everyone goes their own path, and by all means, at this point, he seemed to be going in the right direction.
One of my favorite meals is I would get literally a whole roast beef, but I wouldn't cook the roast beef regular, right? I'd cut it into like little steaks, and I'd fry the roast beef in like a whole bunch of butter. Take the Tabasco, drench it in the Tabasco and then have a big bag of these. Eat until I was unconscious.
So much salt.
Damn. You love the Starburst. You know you love the Starburst.
Unconscious?
So I used to get a pack of these.
Unconscious for eating roast beef?
And this would be like what I snacked on for like the whole weekend, bro. And by the end of the weekend, it'd be done. This has 27 servings. That's like around 3,000 calories. If I had one weakness in life. Why are cheeses branded as healthy? I would kill a box of these though. This might be one of the fattest things I ever did, right? I used to get a big thing of DiGiorno's. Get individual mozzarella sticks, you know, like the snacks. Get some Italian sausages. I used to literally place them for extra cheese, and then take the sausage and put the sausage on top for extra sausage. I used to kill the whole thing, bro. Drink soda no more. You feel me? I used to like that Coca-Cola. I used to be on that Pepsi. I suck a dick for a Sprite. I'm not doing it.
You said what?
I used to be on that Pepsi.
Yeah.
I suck a dick for a Sprite.
Will, what's with all these zesty remarks, man? Did I just hear him one more time? I think I heard him say I would suck a dick for Sprite, bruh. Maybe I'm tweaking.
I like that Coca-Cola. I used to be on that Pepsi. I suck a dick for a Sprite.
No, bruh. No, bruh. Why? Sprite is not that good, gang.
I'm not doing it no more.
Who said, yo, time out whoever said, Zay, you do it too. Time that person out right now, bruh. Yeah, bro is moving like Brother Hong right now, man.
I've not been coming around a lot often. It's just, I don't know if you heard, I'm losing.
bro talking to the Coca-Cola, bro.
Weight and you know.
I know at least at one point he tried to put his meat inside the Coca-Cola bottle.
I just don't think our relationship is the healthiest. But I've not forgotten you. I think maybe in a I could pick it up. I just need to work on myself right now, you know?
Bro, this is crazy.
I want to sip.
Hey, yo.
One last time. No. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Hi, my name is Will. And at my heaviest, I was 630 pounds. I've been documenting my weight loss journey on social media. And a lot of people are wondering how I gained that amount of weight. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't in a short amount of time. It took me about 12 years to gain 600 pounds. I started getting weight when I was 12. My mom worked all the time.
Oh, see, okay, here we go, Will Chubby.
And I was in control of my diet. So I was eating with candy for dinner, chips for lunch. By the time I was 14, 8th grade, I was officially a fat kid. I could tell because that was the last time I was able to see my schlong. Like, I was 14, 25 now, so it's been about 11 years. By that time, once I was actually a fat kid, I went into a real depression, and food stopped being just this fun thing I was doing and started to be a real emotional dependent on me. I became a pretty mean and angry person. I isolated and I started to eat a lot. And by the time I graduated high school, so from 14 to 18, I was about 330, 340 pounds. Then somehow things got worse there too. I ended up having a mental breakdown my first semester. I deal with severe anxiety, severe depression. I've worked on it now, and it's a lot better. Taking me a long time, and at 18, I wasn't there yet. At 19, at this point, I go home. I just start eating it. I'm the most depressed, most mentally withdrawn I've ever been.
Yo, I mean,
they want all 300 plus pounds of Will Kelly. Who you who said that?
Yo, shout out to him for being vulnerable, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Back then, like, I know for people, we saying people be unfiltered, bro. But Will Belly was just giving out too much TMI. I'm still on the fact he said he ain't seen his meat in 11 years. Like, nobody asked to know that. You just giving like it's not even useful information. Like, why are you telling me this?
I start eating everything I can. I'm eating Popeyes every day. I'm eating hot wings every day. I'm even stealing money from my mom, bro. That's how bad it got. Like, real crackhead stuff. So that happened when I'm about 19. I end up going back to college, a different school this time. I'm kind of the same weight then. I'm about 380 at this point. I stay about 380 for a year, and then I drop after my sophomore year. Once I drop, I go and I get a job, and that's when the weight gain really starts to happen. Now I have money. I have money that I can buy food with. I don't anymore. I don't hang anybody. I'm literally spending my whole paycheck on bills and food. And I'm eating well. I'm eating like Ruth's Chris every night, and I go from 380 at 20 to 500 at the beginning of 2022. So I was 20 at that point. And that's when things got really, really bad.
Will is an unfortunate example of parents allowing their kids to do whatever they please early on. Will struggled a lot to make emotional connections with people. Losing his dad, he really didn't have anybody to guide him throughout his life except his older brother, and his older brother was growing up himself and couldn't stop Will from his eating habits. And those times he wasn't around, Will was left to his own devices, alone, left with his own thoughts, and at a young age where most of us would think about the next day in school or what friends we might play with, Will was thinking about something different, his next meal, to the point that's all he could think about. And as unfortunate as it is, many do have those thoughts, but Will wasn't malnourished. He was the opposite. He was trying to fill a gap in himself that existed for a very long time and began to use this food to fill that gap. And in a relatively short time frame, no pun intended, his vices consumed him. At the age of 20, Will was already pushing 400 pounds, and at a rate of around 60 plus pounds a year, by the age of 22, Will had already surpassed 500, and it wouldn't stop there. Up until around 2024, when Will decided to change his life, he had surpassed 600 plus pounds with no signs of slowing down anytime soon. No doubt about it, if he kept going at that rate, seeing his 30s would have been a miracle. And through some of his TikToks, we can see just how he got to that point. A simple grocery store run had to cost him hundreds. He was turning what could have been multiple snacks throughout the week, potentially a few breakfasts and a lunch, into one meal, with his mozzarella sticks, sausage, Red Baron pizzas. And keep in mind, That's just one of his concoctions he mentioned. It's no wonder when he said just trying to feed himself for a single week, even being frugal with his spending, cost him around $700, almost $3,000 a month. Some people's house bills combined doesn't equal to that much.
I have pretty serious abandonment issues. It's something that I've dealt with for my entire life. I had a lot of loss when I was younger, from the death of people to me getting removed from my family and a whole bunch of stuff, and it's really affected me as I've gotten older. I've lost relationships, friendships. Either I push people away when I see them getting too close, or I get too clingy and the person runs away for dear life. And it's something that I've really been dealing with, really been battling with. And
see, bro, this is the most normal issues you've said so far, bro. I can respect you being vulnerable to tell us this, man. Facts.
Doing better, honestly. When I started posting content, my first video did so well. I got so much love, so much encouragement, so much support, and it really meant the world to me. But as time went on and my audience got bigger, I started getting some hate too, right? But that kind of just comes with making online content. I used to be the biggest internet troll. So the trolls never bothered me. The people making little comments here and there, I kind of shrugged it off. It comes with the game. But recently I started seeing some of my supporters turn on me.
Yeah, bro, go work. Oh, damn. Bro, go work out. All you do is yap. Unfollowing. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You look like you need to work out too. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It ain't nothing worse than friendly fire. When a fat person tell you need to work out, bro, man. Get out! Right, bro. How about both of y'all go work out? Holy.
People making comments like, he's not serious because he's not showing us him working out. Or saying I wasn't really giving away my power meals, I was eating them after the video.
But you definitely were.
And if these were random people, I'd be cool with it. But these were people who at one point were supporting me. And suddenly all of my abandonment issues got triggered. Everything just came back. I started putting together a video of me power meals. And actually today
So he actually did used to give them to the homeless. This is the first time I have ever seen him give away a meal to the homeless, bruh. Why don't you still do this? Because you eat them. Which is why you have gained 20 pounds in 2 years, gang. Up and down.
Did a workout vlog. And in the middle of doing the workout vlog, I realized this is not what I want to do. I'm regressing right now. I'm folding to the pressures of society. I'm trying to meet the expectations of others rather than doing what I know is best for me.
Bro, you're folding to the force.
And that's the whole point of what I'm doing this for.
Society didn't tell you eat that burger. But the pressures of society, what are you talking about?
This is not a weight loss channel. This is about me becoming the best version of myself, mentally, emotionally, physically, socially. This is a personal development channel.
I think deep down, Will Kelly is a good person. In these early videos, it's clearly evident. However, I also believe that Will Kelly is a hurt person. Throughout his entire life, he's always been pushed away. The kind of kid who was picked last at all the sports, didn't get any signatures in the yearbook. He was the true definition of an outcast. The only thing that made him stand was his weight. And people made sure he knew it, dealing with constant scrutiny. I believe Will had to make a choice in his mind, either sit there and brew or be the first to say something to beat them to the punch. And that's how he's been operating most of his life ever since, preferring to be the jester in people's eyes instead of being the town pariah. So when he was finally accepted for once on TikTok, no matter how prepared he says he was, I just don't think Will was ready or capable of dealing with the criticism, even with how little it was at the time. And I believe some of the so-called hate was people been overly critical for sure, but some probably had fair points. The pressure was just too much, and what he calls not succumbing to peer pressure looks more like him throwing in the towel before they can say something else. Because most of Will's big personality that you'll see more of later in this video is just a walled hurt individual inside of him. So it doesn't take much to demotivate him or break him down. The entire ground he was trying to build his channel on is built on sand. And if there's enough resistance, it's going to crumble. And Will isn't strong enough mentally or emotionally to build that up again. He's going to revert back to his habits. And coincidentally, around the time he first started getting criticism was the same time he introduced a new series, which would go on to be his most damaging and notorious series to date. power meals.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If Will Belly never started the power meals, bro, I don't think I ever would have made a video on them. I literally saw Will Kelly. Man, I think I was genuinely one of the first people on YouTube to drop a video on Will Kelly like last summer. Cause I'm scrolling through TikTok and I seen like what I used to eat at 600 pounds. If he never started those power meals gang and got all them views, bro, he would be bare minimum. What he is like 500? I think he would be at least 300 now, literally.
Which in my opinion was the beginning of the end of his health journey. A small glimpse of defeat, people just didn't quite know it yet. But you may be wondering, what are power meals? Just the meals Will used to eat at mainly fast food restaurants when he was over 600 pounds. Nothing special.
What are you talking about?
This is what I used to eat at Subway when I was over 600 pounds. None of this looks appetizing to me. We're here for another Will Kelly power meal. It was crazy. Bro, I swear I'm the only one that could go to Subway and find a way to make it fat, bro. My sandwiches here used to be legendary. I used to go.
Gang, this is like an alcoholic walking into an alcohol store and saying, "This is what I used to drink," and buying the bottles. Bro, what are you do? Why are you putting yourself in front of this temptation, bro? What are you? Why did he think this was a good idea?
Crazy.
It was a good idea for views.
5 minutes.
But for development, no.
This is crazy. Back when I was a regular, I never had to wait for my order. You see what happens when you change your life? You start treating it differently. A foot-long Italian, roast beef, and pepperoni on it. Can I get extra meat for both of those?
Hey, matter of fact, yo, if y'all in YouTube, man, make sure y'all like up that stream, man.
Most people think roast beef and pepperoni is a disgusting combination.
Chad, what's y'all go-to meal from Subway, though?
With a pizza,
I ain't gonna lie, that
have
cookie,
just a pizza
that cookie
with
be
just
in.
extra cheese and sausage on it. Okay, pepperoni. Cheetos! No veggies on the pizza, man. This is back when I wasn't eating vegetables. Because this is the best feeling. When you can see it across the window, and you know it's going to be in your mouth, and you know it's going to be succulent. It's, oh my God.
What? Huh?
Actually, on top of the, oh man, on the pepperoni, I messed up. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll do both.
What's up, Zay?
It's amazing.
Yep, good,
that's good. That's great.
I don't
that's
eat
it.
Subway. I ain't
No
lie,
dressing.
bro. No. I ain't lie. I don't eat Subway either. Jimmy John's and Jimmy John's, bro. I ain't lie. Damn, I might go give me some Jimmy John's today. Jimmy John's are firehouse subs. Matter of fact, no. Public subs. Publix chicken tender subs. Best subs you'll ever eat. Holy, bro. Yeah, I'm about to go give me a public sub tomorrow, actually. Jersey Mike's, I don't know about Jersey Mike's. I used to eat that, but kind of.
This does not look as delicious as it used to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't eat Subway to lose weight because the last fat man that ate Subway to lose weight is now doing life for, you know, being a diddler. Bang.
Being a diddler.
Is now doing life for, you know.
Oh yeah, y'all. I don't know if y'all probably too young, bro. I forgot this dude. Matter of fact, I need to drop a video on this dude on the second channel. Apparently, the dude that got famous for eating Subway sandwich, you know, became their mascot, ended up touching kids. I need to drop a video on him. Yeah, this dude is a weirdo, bro. I forgot he was a diddler.
Being a diddler. Bang. We got it. It's about to be a good day. You know, I had to get the large fountain drink, all this bread. Now, usually, I would do some mix and match. Sometimes I would go with the Aki blueberry pomegranate if I wanted to trick myself into thinking I was healthy. But this time, it would just be a pure Coca-Cola day. This is what I used to eat at White Castle when I was over 600 pounds.
I've never been to White
Castle.
It's still
dry and greasy at the same time. It was crazy. Let's check. Every time I walk into a White Castle, I feel like I'm in the 1950s when I look at the artwork and everything. It makes me think of a simpler time.
Have y'all ever been inside here?
When I wouldn't have been allowed to eat here. How's it going? Can I get 2 6-piece rings, a large drink, 2 large fries?
Yo,
yeah, can I get an order of mozzarella sticks? 5. And can I get, what size do your hamburgers come in again? Okay, not come in 2s or can I get 3? Yeah, let me get 3 cheeseburgers. The lunch rush is happening. Bro, they didn't give me my drink. Excuse me, can I get my drink? Got a large drink.
1 second. 1 second, gang.
She said 1 second. I'm not gonna say when you.
This is where the ego started. You can see he getting a little too comfortable, like kind of like just kind of. This wasn't even necessarily disrespect, but he getting a little too impatient. Yeah, exactly. Be patient, gang. Bro, we gonna get you your food when we get you your food. This is where it started.
Order from White Castle, you're dealing with a See, I can't even say that. That's crazy. You know what I was gonna say.
This where the
looking at the
entitlement
food
started
now, it finally
showing
came
in the vids.
about 45 minutes. Somehow it's still dry
Yo, come on,
and
what's good,
greasy
gang?
at the same time. This does not look appealing
They
to
can
me at
even
all.
try to
Maybe
order.
it's
Y'all been thought of that, bro. One of these days, gang, we gotta decide on one, bro. I'm gonna do a Will Kelly power meal. I don't know which one yet, bro. But I've been. Matter of fact, I can even do one tomorrow. I just gotta order the food though, bro. But we gonna decide.
Bro looks like the boogeyman from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
You're wildin'.
because most of the time I was eating or consuming this, I was intoxicated, right? Shout out here on Kumar. I think I made that reference already. None of this looks good to me anymore, bro. None of it. I really am changing my life. Maybe it never looked good. White Castle was never my go-to, to be honest. But I don't want it. Again, I'm not eating this. I'm gonna give it away. But part of me's proud of myself for changing. Right? Part of me's just like, why was I ever here? Why was I ever consuming this?
The Power Meal series was a true glimpse into the struggle of past Will, or should I say potentially current Will. The amount of portions normally bought by him showcased that he was easily eating meals that could feed a family of 3, or perhaps on some occasions for even more. I couldn't imagine how much longer he would have been able to keep up with this lifestyle, but as previously stated, this series brought a lot more problems than Will was initially expecting. Like his personality towards the workers, which there's no other way to say it, it's downright rude, demanding, and critical of workers, which there's no other way to say it, it's downright...
Bro, your belly just knocked over the menu. Bro, how?
Like his personality towards the workers, which there's no other way to say it, it's downright rude.
Bro, stop, gang. Holy, bruh.
Rude, demanding.
God. Oh my God. Body up. That's what I mean, bruh. Bro, just moved the entire table with his belly, bruh. Holy. Somebody call buddy the extender. The table extender. God, no, bruh. Come on, man. You can barely fit inside.
Critical of them. Never really taking into account the stress of being on camera if they wanted to be on camera in the first place, or their feelings, and this would only get worse as time went on, but at the moment, this was just a side note. The more pressing question was immediately asked, why Will turn the camera off before giving away the food?
We all want to know, bruh. Why do you never show us you giving it away? Why, bro?
Will certainly isn't afraid to exploit emotions for content, so you'd think it would be a nice addition to the videos and above all else, proof and again begin to start helping him grow as a person. But throughout every video I've watched of Will's, and I've watched almost his entire catalog, I've only ever seen him give 2 people a meal, and that's with probably over 50 plus power meal videos on his TikTok. So the evidence really isn't on his side. Bro, and it also coincides with Will's stagnation of losing weight or gaining more weight. And I don't think it's because Will is a...
I told y'all, Will Kelly follow me on TikTok, bro. If I ever get in a Discord call with Will Kelly or something with Will Kelly, bro, I gotta press him about what he did with the food. And I wish he would try to cap me down and say he didn't eat it, bro. Like, gang, bro...
straight liar. I believe we're just watching a man battle his addiction and need for attention, and he lost one battle. But those power meals are bringing in far more views than his other videos, not only because of the spectacle, but because of the controversy. And more questions meant more hate, and with more hate brought a true crisis for him. He now wants to be a TikToker far more than a healthy individual.
So my brother let me know earlier today that he's no longer going to be in social situations with me.
What?
He finds me to be extremely attention-seeking and...
Your own brother, by the way. Your own brother, by the way.
Obnoxious. I was on a group FaceTime with him and my mom, and they both... I mean, the general consensus was that I'm obnoxious.
Bro, come on, man. It's one thing when the comments is telling you this, and people you don't know telling you this, but the woman who birthed you and the person who grew up with you is saying exactly what the comments is saying, bro, you gotta change. You gotta change your ways, bro, because nobody want to be around this game. Nobody.
And it's gotten to a point where my brother isn't comfortable being in group settings with me. If I'm there, he's just going to remove himself.
That's crazy. That
includes, like, family functions.
This
is extremely disheartening. My brother and I have often had a contentious relationship but it's never been to a point where he didn't want to come around. You know?
Yeah, bro.
He's the man behind the camera
bro.
in a lot of my videos. He's someone who has supported me my entire life. My brother raised me. My mom worked all the time.
So
my dad
like
died when I was 4. My brother was the man in my life. He taught me how to ride a bike. He taught me how to shoot a basket. He came to all my basketball games. Taught me how to tie my shoes. Helped me with my homework.
Yes, it makes Will.
When I think about who raised me, I think about my brother.
Wow.
And after this, all of my abandonment issues got triggered. I wanted to cry, to be honest. And after wanting to cry, I wanted to eat. I have often felt extremely alone. I've often felt as if people love me but don't like me.
Eat again.
And all of those feelings came coming back.
Cry, eat, goon, eat again. That's the cycle.
The one consistent in my life I felt like was food. When I felt this way, I had food to go to. I made the decision I was going to work this morning, and now I really don't want to get
It happens. I get it, bro. Nobody want to work out every day, bro, but to get on here laughing about it, when you about to be 600 pounds, finna go into cardiac arrest any day now. Hey, man.
I sounded so tough in that video. It's so much harder in real life. But I did make the decision, so I'm in here.
Okay, man.
Monday motivation.
Monday motivation.
I'm regretting that decision. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm starting to get self-conscious about posting videos. I'm wondering, are people laughing with me or are they laughing at me? This is how I think some people see me. I get a lot of positive comments, but then sometimes I get negative comments, and it makes me not want.
You look at the top comment on this TikTok. Everybody, well, you got 100 likes. Everybody said at you, at you. Nah, I love your biz, but what was that? Wait, what happened? Not laughing at all. Oh, snap! My fault.
Makes me want to kind of go into my shell, but then I realize that's what they want me to do. I'm never gonna be that person. I'm always gonna take up space. I'm always gonna laugh. You know, I'm still in a bad space, guys. I've lost 100 pounds, which is great, which is an accomplishment. But I have hundreds of pounds more to lose. Exactly. It's gonna take me. I gotta stay laughing. I gotta keep an excited momentum. I gotta keep my head on straight, or I'm not gonna be able to do it. And I do that through my comedy. I do that through the jokes. I do that through me being myself and sharing my life. And I'm not going back for anybody.
Not only was his online reputation and his goals beginning to come into question, but some far more personal relationships were beginning to break down for him as well. With his brother, who up until this point in his video was the main cameraman, the dude always following Will around, keeping him in check, and now he was slowly losing that, as well with all the walls closing in on him. Like most other addicts, he unfortunately began to fall into his. And at this time, there were still sparks of inspiration where you'd see him storming to
let me go get a re-up on water, bro. Somebody on YouTube just asked me how much, KingZayyy question, how much do you think Will Kelly goons? Man. No! Man, give him 600 seconds. I be drinking like 8 waters a day, man. Is they getting thirsty? Hey, but why y'all trying to turn into something crazy, bro? And y'all know I'm gonna edit that out.
Gym in the morning to prove that he still had it in him, but soon came the relapse, and like most addicts, he found himself in the vicious crutches of the cycle. Every time he believed he'd taken a step, he found the hole was even deeper, and at this time, I think it would have been truly beneficial for Will to take his brother's advice, that he was too much and embarrassed in public, something that would come back to bite Will later in his career. But also because this is a very personal struggle for Will. You're not always going to have somebody to fall back on. Sometimes life makes you deal with struggles alone, sometimes at your most desperate. And at these moments, willpower comes into play the most, but every time Will
let me guess, he flirting with her too?
Goes to face that battle, he loses to his demons each and every single time.
When I was
where Bella at, man? Bella in chat?
In that one bedroom.
Wait, this is his cameraman?
Bedroom apartment, like.
What is that?
When I was like 600 pounds and living in that 1-bedroom apartment, like.
I made peace with your death in preparation, but
are you joking?
Yeah, I realized that there was nothing else. Like, there was nothing I could specifically do to not have you harm yourself in that way.
I made peace with your death?
And that if I ever did get the call, to not be, like, utterly shocked. Like, oh my God, where did this come from?
Dang.
Tell the people. Yes, I thought my brother was going to die. And how'd that make you feel? You love me. Yeah, I was upset, and then I told you I made peace with self.
Your brother wants you to die? I mean, he didn't say that. He didn't. Bro, like, he didn't say that. The Will Kelly brother, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like Will Belly has harassed his brother so much, bro. Like, he just like, yo, bro, my brother's so obnoxious. He's such a meathead that if he did, bro.
Not long until Will's excess skin crushes his skeletal structure, turning him into a pile of grease, goon, and titty meat.
What did you just say? What did you just say, bro? You're genuinely insane. I'm leaving that in, bro. I might make that my intro, bro. What are you saying, bro?
So
I'm still loving you.
So you would have been alright. Your day would have kept going on if I died.
No, but life goes on.
I don't feel like I've been a good brother. I don't feel like I've been a good son. Not just because of my weight, but because of other factors too. I feel as if I've been a strain on my family's mental, emotional, financial resources. People ask me how I used to afford to eat as much as I did. Bro, there was a time where I was stealing from my mom. Like that really happened.
See, bro,
like,
and that would piss me off,
junkie
bro.
when I was doing
me finding out that my little brother is stealing from my mom to eat. Like, bro, that would piss me off too, bro.
Doing that, bro. And the reason
Mother's just seen his brother is pretty much in shape, bro. Like, he's the one that just chose this.
Day is so hard for me.
You got an in shape brother.
I don't know how to repay my mom for everything that she's done for me. My mom wasn't a perfect mother by any extent.
There's no such thing as a perfect mom. I'm gonna be real, gang.
But my mom never quit on me, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever. She never quit on me.
That's all that matters.
At my heaviest. And I think she's proud of me now, but I really don't know what to do to make up for it. I never thought, growing up, I didn't think people cared about me at all. And so, when you don't think anybody cares about you, you're pretty selfish, right?
Yeah.
You only really think about yourself, what you want, what your needs are. And now that I'm in a healthier place, both physically and mentally, I'm starting to see the effects of what my weight has really done to my family. My brother, my mom, my aunt, everybody, bro. There were people who cared about me who I just didn't think cared about me. My actions had consequences that I didn't even know about.
Okay.
You can smell the ice cream. It's warm outside.
I think that's the last time he's ever took accountability, but now he just avoids it.
Cool air. We're back in it, man. It's feeling like summertime. What's your name, bro? All right, walk away. It's fine. He's not messing with my energy. You know why? We're in Dairy Queen. I used to love Dairy Queen. It used to be my favorite thing in the whole wide world. But now I've changed my life. Orange Julius is attached. Never been a big Orange Julius fan. Gotta be honest with you. You know, we don't discriminate. If you like Orange Julius, that's fine. Just don't come around me.
Hey, has somebody already took your order already?
No, they have not.
Well,
but I think you're the guy for it.
I think I am also.
Yo, shout out to Ugg, man.
How are you?
I'm having a spiritual awakening right now, man.
That's okay. I wish I can join.
Could I please have a Choco Brownie Extreme Blizzard?
Small, medium, and large.
You know we gotta do it large.
Okay.
What makes Dairy Queen special is the Blizzard. There's nothing better than a Dairy Queen
cookie dough Blizzard with some sprinkles from Dairy Queen. Cannot go wrong, man.
Blizzard. Marcus, tell me what we have here, man.
So we got a chocolate brownie extreme. I put some extra brownies in there for me too. Yep. I'm going large, by the way. We're at the Lincoln Park location here in Chicago, so come check me.
I don't know if Unc just a cool dude, bro, or if he low-key flirting with Will Belly, bro. I don't know, man, but shout out to Unc for the extra brownies.
Do the test. It's okay. It didn't fall. It didn't fall. Shout to Marcus. Oh my God, look at this, bro. I don't want to give this one away, but I have to.
Your order
Is he really gonna give this away, bro?
didn't go through that.
The money?
Yes. It didn't
Oh my God. We good?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please tell the audience that it was a mistake.
Yes.
All right? It was a mistake. All right? I got money in my account. All right? Don't get the content mixed up. All right? This ain't my only job. I'm moving around.
I don't think Will's brother handles him in the right way. One thing that he yearns for the most is real connection, and hearing that your brother has come to peace with your fate, no matter how true it is or reality checking it can be, isn't going to settle well with the person of Will's character. He views his brother as a father figure, somebody he looks up to help guide him in his struggles, but at this moment, I think this changed. And once again, I'll say his brother was right to hold that thought. Will's self-destructive nature is his own doing, and sometimes you can't hold yourself accountable for others' own actions. But telling Will these feelings wasn't going to help him at this moment in time. He now once again is that kid alone in his room, facing the world by himself, and he can't handle that feeling. And now instead of what started as a journey for self-improvement where everything that he did only improved his life, it starts to evolve into the Will Show, where he begins pushing away everything that is difficult in his life and begins chasing what feels good again. And now the TikTok becomes his main priority. Not just yet, but we're getting there. And we actually get to see the Will that his family often deals with. And to say the least, he's still jovial, quirky, and seems like a chill guy. But underneath that, you see a very rude and narcissistic personality, to the point sometimes during his power meals, he's asking the entire restaurant if they know who he is. Both his weight and his ego begin to start dominating his personality, leaving us with a man who in a few short months would be almost unrecognizable.
What else you plan on piercing?
Right? I gotta change my clothes, bro. I look like a plumber. No,
that is not a plumber fit.
This is a plumber fit.
I would hope not. I'm not letting you in my house.
See? You see what I'm saying? I can't even come
Don't
here.
let Will Belly anywhere near your house. You feel me, bro? He gonna sneak and try to hide under your bed. Don't let him in there, man.
How's that?
And take your snacks at that.
I'm just
Might just hide in your pantry.
Mama, you know I love you.
You should have a career in singing. Really? You really?
She doing anything to get this sale. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was just in the mall the other day, man. And what's it called? It's this little like facial product gang. Facial product in what's it called? In the middle of the mall, bruh. And then you know how the shorties she tried to flirt, do this, do that, bruh. Say my skin look good, ask me where I'm from, ask me what I do for work, this, that. She feeling on my hands while she doing the little serum on my hand, bruh. Shawty, thank you for the service, but I'm not buying your product. You not finna get this commission out of me. I'm sorry.
Good.
You've already got the sale.
I'm saying you
don't gotta lie. You already got it.
You don't gotta do all that
He can't be Dave Blunts if tries to his
You
sing.
give the best hug.
See what I'm saying?
Did she just call me fluffy?
This is declining that protection one more time.
That's how you ended up with your first kid.
But I'm also like very anxious individual. So
I also don't.
Is that why it's high energy? Does that make you more comfortable almost?
Yep, it does. But then if like the other is quiet, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, now it's awkward. Now I'm uncomfortable. Are you real friends or work friends?
We're real friends.
You caught a body together?
Don't be saying that.
Oh, my bad. I'm 25. Look.
I honestly thought around 23. Don't smile like that. I honestly thought, sorry.
Oh my goodness. Is this a humiliation ritual? Don't smile. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I was Will Kelly, bro, I would genuinely just stop smiling. First, the private instructor tell him to stop smiling. Now he's trying to flirt with Shorty doing the ears. She tell him stop smiling, bro. Like, holy, bro. Wait, how is he smiling, though?
You caught a body together?
Don't be saying that.
Oh, my bad. I'm 25.
I honestly thought around 23. Don't smile like that.
Bro, I want to see how he was smiling, bro. They cut it off. I can't see how he was smiling.
I
want to see how he was smiling, bro. I would be like King Carson, gang.
Like
Never smile
it
again.
It won't hurt, but it'll kind of a small burn, okay?
I thought we had a lot of chemistry. So I decided to go back to the mall and ask her, bro.
What, bro? Oh my God. This is what I hate, bro. Like, bro, it always, bro, y'all ever had your girl, anybody that got girls, bro, in chat, bro, your girl go to work, bro, she be nice to a customer, bro, and now the customer think your girl flirting with him? Like, bro, Will's one of those dudes. Will's one of those story times your girl come home and be like, yo, bro, this dude just wouldn't leave me alone. Like, gang, what do you do? Why? Bro came back to the way, look, he went and got a fresh cut. He came back to the mall and tried to rizz her up. Bro, what are you doing, gang?
Why am I nervous, bro? Why do I have butterflies right now? This is crazy, bro. I feel like I'm in 6th grade asking Shorty to like the school.
She was
dance
not
or
into
something.
him at all.
When people are like, the worst thing she could say is no. The worst thing she could say is, I'm calling security. Why are you my job?
Exactly.
You know?
Why are you back here? Bro, this is damn near stalking. Like, bro, leave her alone, bro.
You know what I mean?
He trying to put her on the platter next, smirking face emoji.
Will Kelly, she not gonna let you eat it. She not, bro.
While I was approaching as I saw her, I realized I just need to project as much confidence as possible.
Oh my God, this dude what is he about to do, bro? He about to embarrass himself.
Hello?
Hi.
What's up?
What's up? You didn't tell me you were coming.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
He done got, hold on. He got the little hug. What that mean?
You caught me on my break.
I did?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm not clocked in right now.
So did you see the video?
I did see the video.
Did you like it?
I did like it. My whole family seen the video.
Are you shocked at like how popular I am?
I was a little shocked, but I was already like.
He's trying to use the clout method.
Yeah. You follow me already, right?
Exactly.
I want to know if you like want to hang like a date.
All right, chat. Will Kelly, he shot his shot. Will he score? Yay or nay? Will, yay or nay, bro? Before I play the video, bro, I didn't want to run a poll, but y'all just say yay or nay, bro. She seen the video. She seen Will Kelly probably got like 100K on TikTok. His video probably busting over 100K by the run to the end, bro. Will she go on a date with Will Kelly for the content? Yay? No, nay. There ain't nobody say yes.
Heck no.
Alright, we'll see, bro. Damn, bro. Hell no. Not one person believe in it. He got a fresh cut today, though, bro. Yes? Okay, simply say yes. Maybe she wanted, maybe just for the clouds?
Take
Hold on, run it back.
I want to know if you like want to hang like a date type thing.
I have a boyfriend.
Somebody said, and she lying. Man, go ahead, delete your bill, man. Come back, bro. If this ain't a sign to lock in, bro, lock in. I have a boyfriend. She probably do, though. Maybe she don't. Even if she didn't, she would say she do.
You have a boyfriend?
I don't give up the vibe.
No, you don't.
Sorry.
No. All right, is it like a real boyfriend or is it like...
Oh my God. Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every man at least once in their life gonna walk into a girl, they gonna say they got a boyfriend. After that, you walk away. You don't ask if it's a real boyfriend. Bro, I'm saying, Will, just walk off. Now we getting into her harassment. Like, what are you doing, bro? Leave her alone, gang.
I got it for you.
Not gonna trip out. She was cool about it, bro. She didn't make it like a thing. She wasn't patronizing or
Somebody, you
anything
didn't
like
feel
that.
the
So,
vibe.
I'm not tripping.
He's
I was tripping. Not because he was Taylor. Taylor's super cool. Boyfriend, he's a lucky
You
guy,
definitely
right?
was tripping.
I was tripping because all of my self-doubt, all of my insecurity, all of my feelings of inadequacy came back. It rushed in like a tidal wave. And it just took me. I was so embarrassed. I wanted to like hide under the...
And this is why he pays for it now. This is exactly why he paid to crack them OF models now, bro. And every time he crack a girl, he throw her on his Instagram story. This
cover
moment right
get
here.
into a shell. I could
got
just
something to prove.
feel it over my body. And it was like all of the work that I've done for these past didn't matter at that moment, bro. I
Bro, you only lost 100 pounds.
felt like the same fat kid with social anxiety. And I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix that. Please let me know in the comments because I never want to feel like that again.
What you don't want to do, bro, first thing first, man, let me just give Will Belly some real advice. But first thing first, man, we all gonna take some L's. Second off, man, you have not lost enough weight to be approaching. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not saying some shorty don't like the teddy bears, bro. Maybe once you get down to around like 300, 250, cool. I mean, second off, gang, bro, it's always gonna be more, bro. Once a girl say no, man, just walk off, gang, and like, bro, it just is what it is, man. We on to the next. What you shouldn't do is go home and goon with chicken grease. That's what we shouldn't do. Don't do none of that, Five.
I got stood up. What I thought was going to be my first date in 5 years actually turned into me sitting on the couch, contemplating my existence, feeling really bad about myself. Hi, my name's Will. At my heaviest weight, I was over 600 pounds. I've lost more than 100 pounds. And here's where I'm documenting not just my weight loss journey, but my personal growth journey. And I actually had someone who was watching that journey. She reached, DM'd me. We started talking. She was coming to Chicago for her friend's birthday. While she was here, she wanted to, she was going to be here all weekend. She really wanted to spend the weekend with me. She actually suggested that I stay with her. At that point, I got really excited because I'm thinking I'm about to. You feel me?
No,
I'm
you
like
about to get
super ecstatic.
buzzed.
She's super cool. We're talking back and forth. Friday comes around when we're supposed to meet up. The communication gets a little dry, but I'm not tripping on it, right? Because my thing is she's driving in.
She said she wanted to see you, right, Will?
It's like a 4-hour drive, so I figured she's just busy. I don't know why she would do that, right? Why she would ghost me. I felt like a complete loser. I'm sitting there dressed, sitting on my couch, watching my phone as like the time just gets later and later and later. I felt like a little kid waiting for his dad to come pick him up. This whole journey is about me not wanting to feel like a loser anymore. Me striving to like myself again, bro. Me striving to really just like myself again. And this just knocked me back. And I don't know if it's because I'm a guy, but it really feels like people don't ever care how I feel.
Oh my goodness!
Like, she knows my journey. She watches my videos.
Bro.
She knows what I'm going through. And she still decided to just disregard my feelings.
With the brand new look and
Bro,
far
I'm not
more
gonna lie, bro. Alright, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just the way he describing it, bro. Bro, mind you, alright, let me stop. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've never been stood up. Feel me? So I don't really know how it feels to be stood up, gang. But it's just the way, like, he felt like he got, bro, I can only imagine, bro, genuinely putting on my best cologne, going to get a haircut, putting on my best fit, sitting on my couch, waiting for a text, and sure you don't pull up, man. I get that, bro, but she shouldn't have played with him like that, bro. But it do get like that, man. It really do get like that, man. Damn. But only reason I was really laughing, bro, and we compared it to his dad. What he said, it's like his dad not picking him up. What he said?
I had to come pick him up. It's later and later and later. I felt like a little kid waiting for his dad to come pick him up.
He didn't have to add that. That's what got me, gang. But, bro, it be like that, Will. You gotta just keep shooting, man. You gotta just keep shooting. Like somebody say, rejection is God protection, man. Just be like that, man. Feel me?
began to show us a different side of himself, a far more romantic
Hey, yo, is he bouncing on it?
viewers. Will began to show us a different side of himself, a far more romantic.
What he doing? Hey, what's under that seat, man? What's under that seat, man? Hey, yo, bruh.
Version with him starting to estrange
still,
himself from his family members,
bro, chill out,
and his
man.
newfound
What is he
attention on
doing?
TikTok.
Why is he
Will
still
most
doing
definitely
it?
began using this to his advantage. Was started as simple rizzing streams and videos
Bro, butt
that
plug
really
must've
went
got loose or
nowhere.
something, bruh.
Will started using a little bit more of his popularity to get interviews with girls, and things completely changed. If he saw somebody he found attractive, he would immediately start trying to score a date with them, almost always unsuccessfully, which led to a lot of embarrassing moments, which I can only imagine did nothing to help him mentally. His entire life he's been rejected, and now his father figure is slowly cutting ties with him, and for content's sake only, Will is now subjecting himself to public humiliation.
Yeah,
and he
bro,
can
it just
try
seem
and
like he
pretend
going
all he
after
wants to, that
humiliation
this is
ritual after
absolutely
humiliation
fine, and
ritual.
he's doing it for the laughs. But we know that deep down, Will is hoping to secure a date with these girls, not realizing they're just playing along for the camera. And when the rizzing videos just flat didn't work anymore, he didn't stop trying. He just began receiving messages of women interested in him, and that could never go wrong. I just don't think this was the most productive thing he could have been doing. Not only are on-and-on relationships extremely rare to make work.
It don't work, bro. Bro, if I don't meet you in person, gang, bro, it's really fried, gang. Like, genuinely, bro. DW shorties in 2026. I'm not saying that method is patched, bro, but man, God, dog, my fault, chat. Excuse me. You gotta see the vibe in person, gang. Feel me? It's just way better, bro. Like, that wouldn't happen. I mean, it still could happen, but bro,
in the first place. But this was also the time Will was getting a lot more attention. including a lot of hate, so he is really setting himself up for people to play with his fragile emotions, and I believe because of these videos and the tension already between him and his brother, led to one of his most self-destructive moments in his personal life.
I ruined my family's vacation.
Me is an apology.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Life.
All right.
I ruined my family's vacation.
Will, you keep this up, you gonna get kicked out the family, bro. Genuinely.
Me is an apology.
No. Bro, oh, suck my... If you saw my last post, you don't have a very complicated relationship with my family. And I have to be honest, I do play a part in that. I was coming into the house during our family vacation so defensive that when my uncle spoke to my cameraman in a disrespectful manner, I kind of went crazy.
I know.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Santiago, don't talk to him like that.
Oh, nah.
I can talk to him however I like, sir.
Whoa.
This is my homie, bro. I'm telling you, don't talk to him like that.
Okay. He was, kind of is talking to the cameraman kind of crazy, bruh. I can talk to him however I want to talk. Hold on, chat. Will Kelly might low-key be right in this situation. Hold on.
I asked him who he is and what he's doing here.
Just say it in a polite manner.
He's a man who entered our home and isn't a member of
That
our
I
family.
invited.
I met him, Glenn.
Yes.
That's really not the point of what's happening here, though. If
The-
we may.
The
I'm not
point
gonna lie, Unc low-key tripping, bruh.
is you're going to watch how you talk to him.
The point
That's
is
the
you're
point.
gonna watch
Unc
how you
kind of
talk.
right, though? What you mean? Wait. From what I'm hearing, Will Kelly walked in with his cameraman, and then Unc is like, yo, this is a family event. Why are you here? Type of thing. You feel me? I get it, but
Yo, get the finger. Don't point in my face.
I can do whatever I like, sir.
Don't point in my face. Don't point in my face, bro. I'm not playing with you.
Whoa.
I'm not playing with you, guys.
It's
I'm not playing.
very
Record it.
interesting. It's very interesting that the
Record it.
first thing you're not saying to
Unc
me isn't
sound
a
kind of zesty. Well, I mean, he do got a rainbow in his shirt. I mean, shout out to Unc, though. Happy Pride Month to Unc.
apology.
No. Bro, oh, suck my... Is that clear? I think that's a lot. Hey, yo, do not put your hands on me, gang. Do not put your hands on me, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I think that's a lot. Hey, yo, do not put your hands on me, gang. Do not put your hands.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If Will told my hands like this, bro, I'm breaking out and I'm punching him. Who you feeling like? Trying to hold me like this, man?
On me, bro. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Do not put your hands on me.
I just like to...
Do not. No. I'm saying don't put your hands on me. Now we eventually made up.
Okay.
I'll stay if you stay.
I'll stay if you stay.
Okay.
Okay.
And if we both stay calm.
And if we stay calm.
Okay.
We're the same type of crazy.
We are. That's why I always
That's
like
what
you.
I'm saying.
Okay, W makeup, man. W makeup, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know why they was even beefing in the first place. It just seemed like a whole bunch of BS. W makeup, man.
The problem is, before I saw the video, I would have sworn I was completely in the right.
Yeah.
But watching it back, I just came in way too aggressive, way too ready to fight, and I wasn't really defending myself. This time, I was the perpetrator. So I gotta realize that I'm not the scared little kid anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have to make sure I don't then become the abuser. I'm really sorry. I'm a little embarrassed. I didn't want to post this clip, but I always want to be transparent with you guys and show you my personal journey and let you know that I'm trying hard. And sometimes you make mistakes. All right, so I'm about to go get a wheelchair, right? This is the secret to the airport, especially as a fat person. Most people are too embarrassed to get a wheelchair, but I take my shirt off on the internet. I have no shame. The wheelchair is a secret because, one, you don't have to walk a whole bunch of miles. Two, you get to skip the lines, right? Skipping the lines is the key to the airport. 3, you get to board the flight first. This is the secret weapon of the airport. Let's go watch. Always want to make friends with your wheelchair guy. What's your name, man? Anthony? Hi, I'm Will. What do I do with my bags? One of the things I love about the airport is it's the great equalizer, right? It doesn't matter where you're from in the universe. When you come to the airport, everybody's the same. And then we see who the real winners are. So my boarding pass isn't scanning right now. This is why you have to get to the airport early, in case they mess you up. We made it through TSA. Technically, we were not allowed to record TSA because of an event that happened 20 plus. Not gonna get into it, all right? But now we're on the other side. The hard part is over. Time to go to our gate. Let's do it. Take me to the moon.
Can't do that one, bro.
So here we are in front of the sea of people. But because we came in a wheelchair, we will be the first ones to board. It's about playing the system.
Is a glitch, though, bro.
That's us.
The moment with Will's family reminds me of so many intervention episodes where the addict freaks a family member for no other reason than their own pent-up frustrations. Will has always kept a chip on his shoulder from not feeling good enough or thinking people were looking down on him, and now that he was finally able to walk into a family gathering with some pride because of his TikTok, he immediately let his true self take over and begin to act tough for no reason. If you ask me, I think it's a reasonable question to ask a stranger who you've never met with the camera in your house who they are, and an easily reasonable conversation could take place. But Will truly wanted to try and assert dominance and show his family he's no longer the powerless Will they knew. But he told on himself right away with that reaction. He's confrontational and insecure. Nobody is going to leave that family meeting thinking Will has finally stood up for himself. They'll think his ego, control, and his self-destructive nature is taken over, and above all else, they'll probably never really want to see much of him again. This, in my opinion, was part of what his brother described about Will and his antics earlier on, and now I can only imagine, because after this, we never really see his brother again on his TikTok, that this severed the ties to the man he called his father figure, because Will embarrassed him in front of the rest of the family, and I'd imagine the family members closest to Will feel the same way as his brother. They're just once again coddling him if they don't mention it. You can always see a good guy in Will, and I hope he changes for the best, but it's moments like this and the airport where it becomes hard to argue with the people who don't like Will and his self-centered nature. He's literally taking advantage of his problems when someone else could have needed that wheelchair service, and it's especially ridiculous when Will is able to work long periods of time, he has a job, and it's not like he isn't self-admitting to taking advantage of the wheelchair service itself, all while treating his quote-unquote...
Will Kelly actually does get his own little 600-pound life. He famous enough. I'm surprised TLC ain't gave him his own show. Shoot, they gave the 1,000-pound sisters Tammy and Amy a show.
A wheelchair guy like a plaything and making a mockery of his existence. I think the only saving grace at this time was he was trying to self-reflect, but even then, I don't think he was seeing the right things.
Hi, my name is Will, and I'm an incel.
Oh my God. It's like when you think you hit the peak of the Lord, you just get some more, bruh. How I became... Well, I mean, bro, you said you ain't seen your dick in, 11 years? So, of course you involuntarily celibate.
Well, actually, I'm not.
Incel is, like I said, involuntary celibate. It means like you want to smash something, but basically you can't. That's what an incel is.
Not an incel. Not anymore, at least. But I used to be.
Oh my, yeah, Will, you was a funky monkey, wasn't you? This pic just, I can smell this picture. Like, holy, bro, you ill, gang.
It all started back in around 2018 when I first went to college. I had a complete mental breakdown. I was depressed in my mind. When I get depressed, I stop cleaning myself, right? I stopped showering, I stopped washing my clothes, and I smelled horrendous.
I can tell.
Me smelling like that actually got me ostracized because people just didn't want to be around me.
Of
that
course.
really hurt my self-confidence
So
and made my social anxiety go through the roof. My depression and social anxiety got so bad that I ended up leaving school. Once I left school, I started getting a little better. I started getting back to myself, but I still didn't recover. So the next year when I went to a different school, my confidence was just completely shot, especially when it came to women. My interactions were awkward, uncomfortable. I just didn't know how to talk to people anymore.
Yeah.
So what did I do? I isolated. I almost never left my room. Time moves on. I ended up dropping school again. And this time I'm on my own, living life. Once I started working at home, that's when things got really bad because I had no reason to leave the house. I gained hundreds of pounds. I let my hair grow.
Yeah, bro, these freeforms are this is disgusting, bro.
I was in a dark place.
Oh my goodness.
I slowly but surely started working on not being an incel. And now,
at least he look a little bit more cleaner now.
I'm not anymore, bro. I'm doing it to the fullest. I'm living my dreams by being a full-time content creator, talking to you guys. And that's why I want to give you the raw truth. That's why I wanted to make this post, to let you know it's possible, bro. Just because you're stuck in a bad situation doesn't mean you have to stay there. I'm still over 500 pounds. I still have hundreds of pounds I have to lose. I still am not socially where I need to be yet, but I'm trying to get better every day. And that's all you have to do is just try to get better, and it will happen. God will come in. It will work, bro. I promise you.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like right message, wrong messenger. Like, great message. Like, great message, bro. But when you find out that came from Will Kelly, you just kind of like, bro, it means nothing.
I was fat, but now I'm fatter. Hi, my name is Will.
Weight.
At my heaviest weight, I was over 600 pounds. I've lost over 100 pounds, but over the last 1 or 2 months, my weight has stagnated. And going into July, I actually weigh more than I did going into June. People often ask me how I lost the first 100 pounds. Honestly, it wasn't that hard. My diet back then was so bad, I was drinking 6 liters of soda, eating family-sized fried chicken meals, and as soon as I cut, the weight just started to drop.
Zay, would you do, hold on, what you said, bruh? Would you do a 24-hour with Will? Oh my, I don't know, man. Yo, I don't know if I told y'all already, bruh. Yo, Will Belly, he hit me up on TikTok. He texted me, bruh, saying he got some content ideas for us. I'm waiting for him to send it over, bruh. I'll let y'all know, bruh.
Now that that's no longer an option, and I've cut those things out, my weight's kind of started to stagnate. I gain a little bit, I lose some, I gain a little bit. And I've looked for every excuse to why this is happening. I've not been disciplined. It was coming to me easy at first, and I wasn't taking it serious enough. And now it's hard. Losing weight is now harder than ever before.
Yeah, lie,
and usually in my life, when it gets hard like this is when I quit. I quit every sports team I was ever on as a kid. I quit college. I quit relationships. I quit everything when it gets hard. I'm not quitting this time. I'm hiring a dietitian and a trainer to help me focus, to help me lock in, and help.
We know he fired his trainer.
We go harder. So I'm not gonna lie. Your tattoos and height intimidate me, which makes me feel like I'm gonna work harder.
You are?
Yes. So this is already a good start.
I'm glad you got that already situated.
This is already a good start.
All right.
Okay. What do you guys offer?
All right. First of all, what do you really want? Before I offer, I need to know what you want. I need to know what you want. I need to know what you do. I need to know everything about as much as I can about.
Listen, LA, I ain't lie, bro. I do not trust LA fitness trainers, bro.
Eating habits, not great, not bad.
Wait. What are y'all talking about? I don't think Zay lasts in an hour. Man, what is Zay Wood? What are y'all talking about, man?
Not great.
No, I don't want him breathing the same air as you, Zay. Wait, what are y'all talking about?
Not consistent. Work. Same situation.
Same fit,
not good, not bad, just not consistent.
This is what I like to call the dark times of Will. We are probably seeing him at his lowest. He's lost just about everything. His motivation, his support figures, and his confidence. And right around this time, it's starting to become prevalent from his weight that he began to binge eat once again. And when he's making these videos explaining his past in school and the dark road that led him down that path, I think we're actually getting a good look at what Will would be doing if he didn't have a social media to fall back on. It's gotta be torturous to have to live a lie to your audience. It's the one thing he can't lose. He's just thrown everything away for it, but at the same time, he can't let the internet know he's not only struggling with his journey, but he's basically getting...
First thing first, if I ever did meet Will Belly, IRL, bro, I ain't gonna lie, first thing first, we gotta get him a new fit. That's right. Hey, Will Belly, we gotta get you in something fresh, man. You can't be around me musty. Hopefully he took a shower before we link up, feel me? Zay, stay away from Will. We gotta get him a new fit. It look like he be getting haircuts now, bruh.
Been up on it. And keep in mind, also around this time, the Power Mills had began to dominate his content. He's uploading basically no working, no motivation videos, just a lot of reflecting and Power Mills. But soon he had to relent. It was too obvious the lack of workout videos he was making, so he decided to call a trainer and get some help. But once again, in true Will fashion, he puts content over everything, even his own health. So he turns this into just another content idea instead of actually taking it serious.
Food addiction is very real. I just cried over fried chicken.
I'm not even gonna use my soundboard, bruh. Why? Cause it didn't have no grease? I had to use it. I had to use it at least once, bruh. Bro, like game.
Hi, my name is Will. At my heaviest weight, I was around 630, 640 pounds. I've lost over 100 pounds and I continue to lose. But my weight loss is getting harder due to my food addiction. Losing the first 100 wasn't as hard just because I was in such a dire health position that was all my focus was on. As time went on, I lost over 100 pounds.
Oh, that sounds good right now. I was off the Zay and cry while eating Zach's piece. I need a Zach snack right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And my health started to get better. I started to get the right medications, get everything in order, and I started feeling better. But that's really when my food addiction started to take hold again. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I wake up thinking about food. I go to sleep thinking about food. Throughout the day, I think about food. Most of my money goes towards food. Even though I'm losing weight, it's so slow because of my food addiction. But I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it with all my might. It's just so hard. Sometimes I'll have stuff to do. Like I'll have a whole day of content to shoot. But the food addiction just keeps calling me and calling me and calling me. And then I gorge food. And then I go into a food coma and I can't move, so I can't shoot the content. So then I make myself throw up. So then I can go and shoot the content so I can make money. So I can then go buy more food.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie now. This is actually sad. Ain't nothing funny about this, bro. Holy, bro. Gorge yourself on food, make yourself throw up just so you can go eat more for content. This is, he's gone? Yeah. Nah, this is actually insane, bro. Holy.
So I can then try to lose the weight from the food. I'm going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do.
Genuinely, when they be saying this TikToker eating himself to death, for money, literally, you eating yourself to death for money. No faking it. Genuinely, that's the definition of that.
I tried to go to Overeaters Anonymous. It was a bunch of women, bro. I just wasn't comfortable. I tried to go to Overeaters Anonymous. Wait,
let me lock in, bro. That's not funny. Overeaters Anonymous.
It was a bunch of women, bro.
It was a bunch of what white women?
I just wasn't comfortable.
60-year-old?
I'm sorry. I'm just going through a lot right now, and I really don't know what to do. People constantly ask me if I'm eating my power meals. Bro, I don't gotta eat the power meals, bro. I don't gotta turn on the camera to buy the food. I really be deleting DoorDash from my app and then downloading it back and then deleting it and downloading it back 10 times in a night, bro.
In a night? But then again, he hasn't lied to us so far, except about eating the food. He probably do be doing that, bro. Deleting and downloading DoorDash, bro, this is no different than the goon addiction, bro. Genuinely, bro. Same thing with people who be I'm talking to you, bro, who be deleting and downloading on Twitter because you just can't get enough. I'm talking to you, bro. Yeah, I'm talking. You know who I'm talking about, you, bro.
I'm really fighting for my life right now, and I'm scared. I'm scared because I'm doing everything. I'm in the gym with Coach B. We're going live. We're going crazy in there. I'm shooting content with Santiago. I call him, and he's like, hey, bro, he believes in me. I feel like there's nobody I can talk to. I can't talk to my girl about it. I don't want her to see me as weak.
You got a girl now?
I'm scared.
The last segment we just watched, I think was some of the realest Will has ever been with us. The lies were off the table. I'll always say, getting away from food addiction has to be one of the hardest things to do. Not only do you have to eat every day, but in the modern world, you're surrounded by the temptation. If you're addicted to hard substances, move away to an area without it. Easier said than done, but it's a solution. Delete your supplier from your phone, leave your friends alone, simple rules. But there's no regulations or rules about DoorDash or road signs, all advertising fast food. Drinkers and smokers, they have it a little bit rough because everybody has to go into a gas station every now and then, but it's far worse with people who are addicted to food. I couldn't imagine sitting up at night fighting off the idea to DoorDash because it's so readily available. It's truly an awful addiction. And when it comes to Will, he really told us without telling us just now that yes, he is overeating fast food and he isn't taking his diet serious anymore.
If you see Will's girl, this is a public service announcement. If you enter Will Kelly's girlfriend's house, do not drink from any of her cups.
What's in her cups, bruh? What you mean, bruh? Who said that? Yerp?
For help. But what's wild is the help was right in his face. He even mentioned—
oh, she is eating his yams. He did say that, bruh. In our relationship, You gotta eat my ass. I forgot he said that. I forgot he said that.
Them and his trainers and his family, but he can only view that as content as well. There's always a part of Will that's trying to break free from this cycle, but a far bigger and more powerful version of himself's always dragging him back in, like his own twisted version of. And his biggest crime to get there was being young and lonely, until it finally molded him into the version we see today. A good guy subdued by his own selfishness, ego, and addiction.
I was Santa Claus to a lot of women this year.
See, this when we gonna get into that tricking. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If it's, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me personally, how I feel about tricking, gang. I ain't gonna lie. If it's your girlfriend, it's no such thing as tricking on your girlfriend. But now when it's a girl, you just smashing here and there, bruh. Feel me, bruh? It gets to a point, man.
I was looking back at my financials for the year, and as I went through it, I saw how much money I spent on women.
Yeah,
I went crazy.
I know you did.
I spent money on food, hair, nails, plane tickets, rent.
Alright, bro, that's where you lost me, man. I don't think, no. Can't no girl get rent out me except my mama. What are you, what?
I even almost bought somebody a car.
Yeah, he's bugging. He's a trick of the year, bruh. Holy gang.
And the lesson that I learned from all of this is that I'm not spending Christmas with any of them.
Exactly.
Most of them aren't even getting a Merry Christmas text from me.
Exactly.
And I'm not blaming any of these women for any of it, right? I freely gave...
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Stupid ass.
Away. But I realized I was trying to buy their love. Patrick Dempsey's been told me, you can't buy love. I mean, most of these women I spent money on didn't even love me. A lot of them didn't even like me, bro. But this was the greatest lesson I could have learned. I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on people who could care less about me. What does that say about me, bro?
You literally saved my phone as rent money, probably food guy, food delivery guy, free eats, bro, free meal, bro.
Myself a lot, but I gotta learn how to love myself.
Yo, if Will was related to me, I'd be crying.
I'm spending this Christmas with my mom, with Tam, with my cousins, with my family.
Yeah.
And
there's no girl.
That's really where I want to be.
Yeah.
I only want to be around people who really love me, bro.
At least
doing this power meal kind of makes me sad because I don't know where anybody is, bro. Like, I don't really have any childhood friends, right? I had people I was cool with, people I rocked with. Once I went to college, bro, I really stopped talking to everybody in high school. I have no idea what they're doing. I don't even really follow these people on social media. What's your name again, bro? Nick. I'm having a deep moment right now, reminiscing about my life, my decisions. So, yeah.
All right.
Nick interrupted me while I was pontificating.
Oh my God, bro.
Okay, but it's fine. He's a good guy. Let me know if this is a bar. I never expected to like checkers because my whole life I've been playing chess.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Chicken, bacon ranch, loaded fries, whatever it is, bro. Get those from Checkers. That's gonna hit every time.
This is what I used to eat, guys. And looking at it here
because
up
he
close
ate
and
all
personal,
his friends.
Bro, stop. Bro, stop.
This ain't nothing but grease, gang. The fries, the chicken tenders, the wings. This is a whole bunch of artery clogging.
Will, the way you're looking at, you're salivating over this. You're damn near about to start drooling over the food, bruh. Like, gang, you telling me you didn't eat this?
Yeah, bro. Nothing, bro. I spent the last week making videos that were completely pandering to you guys. I made workout videos, diet videos, motivational speech videos. And as I watched them back, I realized the one thing I learned this year is I have to be myself. Because when I'm truly me and I'm only living for me and not other people, that's when I like myself the most. So I'm taking a risk. Going into 2026, I'm only making the content I want to make. I'm only making the type of videos I want to make. That might be power meals, vlogs, talking to women, whatever. I'm going to be me. My weight doesn't define me, and I'm not going to allow it to define my content either. I appreciate you guys.
So are we going to try to lose
I keep gaining weight, and I don't know how to stop.
Like, bro, like, oh my God. He does it to himself, bro.
I stepped on the scale for the first time in about a month, and I'm 560 pounds. That's the most that I've weighed in more than a year.
God, dog,
and
bro.
Seeing that number
under
really had me frazzled. It really shook me up. I felt my body changing. I feel myself gaining weight, moving a little slower, feeling a little heavier. but I never would have thought I was 5'60". I get so much backlash in the comments
I thought you was 5'9",
that
twin. I ain't gonna
when
lie.
everyone was talking about, Will, you don't do workouts, Will, you're eating your power meals, blah, 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 all of these things that just aren't true, it really made me go into rebellious mode. I was like, forget it then, bro. I'm going to eat what I want. I'm going to stop working, do what I want to do. Fine, forget it. But I realized I'm really just hurting myself. Most people who watch my videos aren't locked in. Most people watch it for 30 seconds and go about their day.
Literally.
But there are some people who watch who are really counting on me. And I can't quit on those people. I can't quit on myself. I can't give up. And I can't self-sabotage because some other people are trying to put me down. So I went and got a gym membership.
Okay.
I'm back in the gym tomorrow. I'm back on my diet. I won't quit.
Did you hire
I'm changing my life. And if you're here with me, please let me know in the comments. I need all the support possible.
The self-destructive nature of Will really has him stumbling half a step forward and then purposely walking 20 feet back. It seems like every time that Will takes a 4 or 5 day break from uploading, his life completely changes. And keep in mind, when he revealed he had gained weight again, he had just posted getting a new trainer a few weeks prior, and already he's quit on him and moved on, most likely because the trainer was being too hard on him. But don't worry, he'd hire him back shortly and start a cycle where he'd fire him, give up on him, and come crawling back. And things aren't going to get better. In fact, they're only going to get worse because the urge to finally have some companionship overwhelmed Will. So he decided to skip step B and C of improving his life and go right to step Z, fully committing to being a content creator, only using the gym as a way to keep the viewers hanging on, as the power mill content still continued to dominate his channel, and now more than ever he was using his ever-growing popularity to meet women online, to surprisingly now varying degrees of success.
I broke up with my girlfriend, and honestly, I feel relieved. I still love you, but Tina loved Ike. What's love got to do with it, dog? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I was miserable. She's probably watching this right now, so I'm gonna keep it as respectful as possible. But being 100% honest with you, I really think she was trying to kill my spirit. And the problem is, she almost did it. I was so anxious being with her because nothing I did ever felt good enough. All it was criticize, criticize, criticize. At least that's how I felt. She said that she loved me, but I realized there's no way she could have loved me because she really didn't even accept me. Even when I talked to her about having to make this video, she said to me, I was trying to fix you. Bro, I don't need to be fixed.
Stage 1, denial. Stage 1, denial, gang. So it's like, if anybody tries to help Will out, bruh, he just sees them as an enemy, bruh, genuinely.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
No, you're not. Will, you're about 3 large pizzas away from death, gang. She genuinely was trying to help you, bruh.
Okay, and I'm really realizing that for the first time in my life, that there's nothing wrong with me. I like who I am. For the first time in my life, I like who I am. Z is a great person. The day after I broke up with her, she sent me this message.
Damn, good morning, William. I ain't lying. I'm gonna start calling you William, bruh. I hope that you will have an amazing day. I know your career will take off even more than it already has. Your platforms will reach an all-time high in views, followers, etc. And you will do great in life. I'm sorry that we didn't work out. Care about the time we shared. I remember the good moments, but I know we're not the right fit long term. I truly wish you happiness and hope you find someone who's the best match for you. Hope that you can find peace and happiness in someone else. Someone that is not so like-minded and you don't bump heads. I love you. I hate breakup messages, bro, but it do get like this. I think I got on these in like junior high, bro.
And after I read it, it really had me thinking, wow, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe we should get back together, whatever. But I realized if I'm going to become the person I want to become, if I'm going to lose this weight, if I'm going to get my spirit up, if I'm going to do everything I need to do to be the best Will Kelly possible, I have to accept myself. And the person I'm with also has to accept me for who I am today, not who I'm going to be in 1 year, 2 years, 3. So me and Z are done. I've been going through a lot. With what I'm going through, I just didn't want to come to the gym today. I was running late, and Coach B definitely was going to let me hear it. Happy Monday, man.
Happy Monday, man.
Yo, this the trainer he fired.
Bro, my bad, man. It just felt like he was egging me on the whole time. Push, 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 push.
Give me a night. You must be injured. You must be yeah.
Bro, like
I told you my back was spasming. Stop.
And that's what I'm looking for. And that's what I'm looking for.
Look at this poor person. Y'all can't even see, bro. Look at this poor person on the treadmill trying to act like they don't hear it, bro. Person in the background just trying to ignore it. Bro, what's that? Y'all know that meme, bro? Or that goat, bro? He's trying to ignore it. Bro, I know you hear Will Kelly crashing out back there. I know you hear it.
And that's what I'm looking for. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you. Thank you, Will Kelly.
Will has so many mental struggles and hurdles that he has to get over. Let's keep in mind that Will still hasn't successfully got his license, something at the very beginning of his journey he was adamant on. Will realistically hasn't accomplished a single goal he set forward, almost getting back to 600 pounds at one point. I just don't believe having a relationship is something he can emotionally handle, and he set himself up for failure when he inevitably loses them, which only leads to more overeating. We don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, the last girlfriend he mentioned having, but when Will says his ex-girlfriend over-criticized him, I can only believe she was giving him reasonable advice. There's a reason he pushes people away, because they tell him the hard truths. Your girlfriend doesn't want to watch you slowly pass away, so of course she's going to be trying to help you. Accepting you doesn't mean allowing you to throw your life away. In self-sabotage, you can love and accept somebody, but want nothing to do with them because of their self-destructive behavior. It's not something most people willingly go into, and we don't truly know how she went about it, but this is the same man who couldn't understand the reason his uncle was upset about a stranger with the camera in his house. And let's not ignore that bringing up something as difficult as a breakup to your audience isn't going to help anything. It kind of reinforces the idea that you're using your own misery for content. Consequences be damned. And you're not emotionally responsible enough to handle a relationship while having your own struggles. Look at the way he freaks his coach because he was pushing him just a little bit. There are far better ways to approach that situation if you're in serious pain, which I doubt the way Will sprung up he really was. And keep in mind, this man Will just treated like that is helping him for free because he likes Will and wants to see him succeed.
Watch my mom fix my depression. Fix my depression.
Oh, hey yo, shout out to Ma Dukes, man. This is who, that is crazy. It's just crazy thinking about Will Belly being inside somebody's belly. This is Ma Dukes. We done seen, bro. This is the first time I ever seen his mom.
I need your help.
I can't fix your depression. You can fix your depression. But I can love on you, Bubba.
Hug. Love on me.
Hug, Bubba.
No, I've been dealing with like severe depression, mental health. You know this. I'll call you every
Off
day.
and on your whole life.
Off and on my whole life, but like, I'm becoming successful. I'm losing weight. I'm making more money than I ever have. I have more attention than I ever have. When does this stop?
When you start loving yourself and looking inside of yourself for your happiness and acceptance and not looking out.
Bro, I'm only laughing. This man, bro, chill on my dude. Somebody, yeah, you do have to go to the goon log, bro.
Outside for people to validate you, you will reclaim your power and you will start to grow.
Do you think it maybe, I don't know, you would have been a better mother?
Oh my God. You did this on camera? Calling out your mom for being a bad mom on camera, that's kind of, I don't know what she did, bruh, but I wouldn't have done that. It's kind of loser activity. You feel me? That's kind of loser activity. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What are you doing, man? What did his mom do? I know his dad passed, but what did his mom do that was so bad?
I would not be dealing with these issues.
It's mother's fault. It's always the mother.
It's always mom's
fault. Of course, it's my fault.
She made you fat.
Okay, as long as we can.
Lies.
I was a little frustrated with this conversation because I know my mom is
lies.
Right. Nobody can fix my depression but me. But I don't know what to do. My life is great. Why do I feel bad? I have no idea.
Maybe because your
if
life
you
not
have
great.
any advice on what I can do to feel better
It might be great
that
on the
doesn't involve
outside.
food, please let me know.
It's
Watch
that
me
mental
battle my
health, bro.
demons at Howard University. All right, guys. Today we are at Howard.
Who let Will Kelly sneak onto a college campus? Man, hide all the freshmen. Hide all of them, bro. Who let him sneak on this campus?
University. Right now, I'm on a quest, going back to all of the milestones of my life, figuring how did I get to be over 600 pounds? What happened? When I went to Howard, I was around 380 pounds. It was a crazy experience. I'm doing what the average Howard University dropout does. I'm hanging in the yard.
Bro, like...
I realize now,
Stay away
this
from the
is where
cafeteria,
me just
gang.
hanging
From the
kind of
food
started, bro. This is when my life went into simulation mode. I transferred to Howard after going to a different school in Virginia, and I had a mental breakdown there. And when I came here, I didn't fully recover, bro. I probably should have been really in a mental hospital and not at a college university, but I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want my life to stop, and I wanted to keep pushing, and I ended up just making myself so much worse, man. Part of the reason I was so bummed in here is because I couldn't bag anything. My self-esteem was in the garbage. I was so insecure, and
whoa, boy, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you in college, bro, shout out to all my folks that just graduated high school and going to college, bro. If you can't get nobody in college, mind you, oh my God, you just might be cooked, gang. I ain't gonna lie, folks.
that's fine, right? Cool. You can't bag anything. I was also surrounded by the most beautiful women on the planet. Anybody who's been to Howard, let them know in the comments. I'm not exaggerating. I'm surrounded by it.
Genuinely, bro, once you go to college, bro, you realize, bro, it's no such thing as ugly. Nobody in college is ugly. Maybe it was just my college gang, bro. Nobody in college is ugly, gang.
Can't bag anything?
And you couldn't get
If my
one.
self-esteem wasn't low already, it tanked it. It went so much worse. This is what I used to see at Little Caesars when I was over 600 pounds. It was crazy. Let's check. All right, guys. Today, we are at Little Caesars. And I love Little Caesars. Not even for the food necessary. Little Caesars taught me a very valuable lesson about life. America hates poor people. That is just a fact. Why do I say Little Caesars taught me that America hates poor people? Because Little Caesars is good. Little Caesars is actually delicious. It's just cheap.
Top 5.
And because
Chat, what's y'all top 3? Little Caesars, I got Little Caesars in my one. I ain't gonna lie, man. Little Caesars, not Domino's, not Pizza Hut, not Papa John's. No, low key, Little Caesars Pizza Hut. And then I don't know where y'all from, but I got this thing called Vito's Pizza. Yeah. Little Caesars, Domino's, and 5-star. Did I say 5-star? No, Vito's Pizza. Bust.
Little Caesars is cheap, people act like Little Caesars isn't good. May I please have some Detroit-style deep dish pepperoni and 2-liter Dr. Pepper, brisk iced tea, I'm sorry. No, thank you. How many people do you think I can feed with this meal?
This, Little Caesars 2-pack of ass, take
For
that back right now.
$15? In this economy? Are you for real? You eat Little Caesars?
Trying to stay away from it.
You don't want to look like me, is that what you're saying? No, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. It's cool.
Oh my goodness.
It's cool. Alright guys, real quick. Detroit. Detroit loves Little Caesars. I don't know if the country knows that, but I think Little Caesars started in Detroit. That's how much Little Caesars loves Detroit, but we're not in Detroit right now, we're in Maryland. Shh.
The showman side of Willis came into full effect. The main appeal to his content is no longer a weight loss journey. It's a sideshow attraction where a man eats an enormous amount of food, orders and claims not to eat an enormous amount of food, and in between you get to see their coke sessions, even using his mom like a side character where she tells him the truth and he can go home and say she's right but do nothing about it. At this point in time, early 2026, Will's content took a change in direction. Instead of rizzing girls on the street, he would begin taking women from the BBW community to fast food restaurants for power meals or local rappers. The production quality truly skyrocketed at the cost of his own mental and physical health, and he was becoming far ruder to the workers at whatever fast food joint he stepped into.
It's Thanksgiving, and I'm about to gorge myself on food. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've dealt with some severe depression over these last 2 months, and I've been using food as a coping mechanism. And
So
I've
today
gained
you just gonna do it again?
weight. I've gained a lot of weight. I was talking to people and I realized my food issue is very, very, very serious and I need help. So I'm actually joining Overeaters Anonymous.
Again?
And I'm locking in.
Alright.
So today's the last day that I'm going to just go all out.
Giving and lock in. I can't
Eat
wait
myself to oblivion. I figured that's what today's about anyway.
I can't wait for
that
December.
and, you know, taking things that don't belong to you. Bro, I'm embarrassed to make this video, dog. I'm super embarrassed, but I gotta be honest with you.
Lying?
I can't lie to you guys. I can't. So, if you people tell me that regressing is a part of the journey, that weight fluctuates and everything, but guys, I weigh more right now than when I started, if I'm being completely honest with you.
We can tell.
And
the bitty's
I'm scared,
a little enlarged.
but I'm thankful that I have people in my corner. I have a support system, and I'm going to continue to fight this thing, man. Bro, the nostalgia's kind of wearing off, and I'm just remembering how lonely I used to be, bro. I'm alone a lot, but I'm not as lonely as I was when I was a kid, bro. I used to be just, bro, like, I used to have nothing, bro. So, like, food was just everything to me. It was the highlight of my day. It was my best friend. It was my lover. Chicken grease video. If you know, you know. All right, man. This used to be
I wish I didn't know.
crib, this is what I used to do. I used to put the fries on one plate, the big pieces of chicken on one plate, and the small pieces of chicken on another plate, and I would just snack on it all day. I come, get some fries, get a big piece of chicken, eat it, wait 30 minutes, get some more fries, another piece of chicken, eat it, wait an hour and a half, get some more fries, get two pieces of small.
XXL fry. I ain't never seen fries. They don't even make potatoes that big. How did you get potato wedges this big?
Chicken, eat it, and that used to just be my day, bro. That used to be my Saturday, that used to be my Sunday. And this is when I was older, right? This is when I was like 16, 17, because I had the money to buy it, bro, because this is like $40. You know I had to do
He looked like a big piece of chewed up bubblegum when his shirt is off. I blame Rick Ross for this. Woman face palming emoji.
Blaming Rick Ross for fat people taking their shirt off is crazy, bruh. That's insane.
Always had the Tabasco. Tabasco. Cut that check.
And he'd also save the grease. Crying face emoji. Crying face emoji.
I hope he didn't, bruh. I hope. Matter of fact, if anything, he's still at his mom's house though. Man, I pray he don't goon in his mama crib, bruh, with the chicken grease at that.
Yeah, man, I'm just. Yeah, bro. Will Kelly wins. I fired my trainer. If you're someone who's been following my journey, you know I had a trainer I was very close to, Coach B.
Oh, man.
Coach B is the best trainer in Chicago. He agreed to train me for free, and I fired him. I sent him a text like a coward, even though all he's done for me is all he's done for me is try to help me. All he's done for me is try to get me to win. I didn't like the way he talked to me in the session, and because of that, I just quit.
How did he talk to you?
A woman I very much cared about, the woman I made the I'm dating a single mom video about, basically sent me a text and said she wanted nothing to do with me. And instead of giving her space so maybe we could rekindle something, I bombarded her with text and phone.
I did not mean to like that, I swear. I would never support something saying F you. Whoa. You know that. Call me, please. Begging for it. What did he support? Man, Will, you just ruining relationships, bruh. Top D1 relationship ruined.
Phone calls until eventually she felt the need to block me on everything. I was on the phone with my best friend of 8 years.
You a chance, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
And I told him that
facts. Is that what Bella did? When is Will gonna realize he is the problem, gang?
Didn't have any friends, basically alluding to him that him and I weren't friends either. I doubled back and I apologized for that, but I could tell I hurt his feelings. I'm self-sabotaging, bro, and I don't know why. Every time I eat a meal, I know I'm not supposed to be eating it, but I do it anyway. It's almost as if my identity is completely attached to being miserable, and I'll do anything to stay there. I always complain about how alone I feel, and when great people like Coach B come into my life, I push them away. I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. And I genuinely don't know what to do. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be a different person. I don't know why it's so hard for me to change. I don't know why it's so hard for me to
Bro, you've been saying this since 2024, gang. Fries. Like, it's just clear that you just don't want to. You literally said at the beginning of 2025, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to make mukbangs, power meals. I'm going to just make my own content. You don't want to change, Will. That's what it is.
Accept love from other people, and it's ruining my life.
Literally.
I know with the way
we all seeing it.
If I continue down this road, bro, I'm not going to live another 10 years.
Yeah, no way.
I'm self-sabotaging my life.
What we're seeing right now is this odd scenario that happens with most content creators who base their living around food, and that is sooner or later it becomes inescapable. You've got to continue eating or you lose everything. Because of their newfound popularity, not only did the Power Meals draw in more viewers, they almost eclipsed some of his workout videos. It'd be hard for anybody not to repeat making Power Meal videos, so that's what Will did. Now, because of that popularity, the one thing he holds dearest, TikTok fame, is at risk if he ever stops eating, stops being self-destructive. So he has to hold his feet to the fire with no other choice because the ulterior is far scarier to him. We've seen the same thing happen to Zio the Dreamer, but by the time I got to her story, it was almost too late. She had been in a coma and almost hospitalized for around a year at that point, with little function in her legs to this day. That's the fate Will Kelly is shooting for if he keeps prioritizing TikTok clout over his own personal health. And the sad part is, he'd still hold strong viewership getting healthy, but it's far easier to eat and get superior views than exercise and lose views.
I went to Overeaters Anonymous, and it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life. Me admitting that I have a food addiction is nothing new. I've said it a million times. But talking to my therapist, we both agreed that I needed help and I couldn't do it by myself. So I decided to go and reach strangers, which makes me super duper uncomfortable. But I was like, what the I'll go do it. I tried to find a meeting in Chicago. There were no meetings in Chicago. The closest meeting was like an hour away. But when I called the number of the person running the meeting and sent a text, I got no response. So I go to a Zoom meeting. And when I'm in the Zoom meeting, I guess they have regulars, and I'm just not a regular. They called me. Now, the thing about Overeaters Anonymous that has made me not want to go in the past, it's the demographic. There's no other way for me to say it. Women. It's white women who are 50 plus who are skinny. And there's me, over 500 pounds.
Wait, why are they skinny in Overeaters Anonymous, and why does it matter that they're white women? Is it because he wants men? I guess he wants men to relate to? Or black? Why does that matter?
Young black male. They made me turn my camera on, introduce myself, make me say a bunch of things I just was not comfortable with, bro.
Like
they really grilled me for like 5 minutes, and they said they were doing it for their safety.
How? The way you air quoted that, bro. I was just about to say. Will Kelly is intimidating all the white women, bro.
Will Belly know he the odd one out the bunch?
No, he definitely is, bro. How much you want to bet, bro? He told in the chicken grease story. That's why they were in fear for their safety, bro. You going around telling everybody all this creepy lore of you with chicken grease, ice cream, and lotion. Of course.
So I'm having to manufacture the help from people, and I keep running into walls. I know I can't do this by myself, but I also don't know what to do. I'm losing everybody in my life. Honestly, I've not dropped as much content as I usually do because in my personal life, the walls are closing in. Yeah, my brother, the person I love most in the world, our last conversation ended with him screaming about how much the person I love most in the world.
His brother.
Our last conversation ended with him screaming about how much he hated me.
That had to be his brother, bro. His brother seemed like his dad, bro. His own brother said he hates you was insane.
I recently fired my therapist because my brother's going to see her, and that just made me super uncomfortable. I recently fired my therapist because my brother's going to see her.
What you mean, your brother going to see her? Like your brother's getting therapy, or your brother's cracking your therapist? What are we talking about, man?
And that just made me super uncomfortable. I didn't like the idea of somebody bad-mouthing me to my therapist behind my back. So now that I no longer have my therapist, I don't know what to do. She's been somebody who's really helped me along my journey. Me and my best friend are in a good place, but honestly, as we're growing as people, as we're growing as men, I see us going in two different directions. I love him more than anything, but something's just with our conversations, we're not relating as much as we used to, and I don't know what to do. Santiago, my trusted cameraman, the guy I'm with the most every single day, I have to remind myself this is a transactional relationship. If I stop paying, he's gone tomorrow.
Facts, bruh. The way you beat, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I would have been quit. Like I said, Will Kelly definitely played his cameraman good, bro. No way I'm being Will Kelly cameraman, bro. No way, gang.
Bro.
No way I'm recording all this BS, man.
So alone.
William was now in full panic mode. His reputation had completely crumbled. People no longer believed a word that he said, and we rarely, if ever, got to see the happy-go-lucky guy from the start. It was excuse after excuse and zero progress. And we're now officially done with him after he had fired his coach. If you go back and look at his comment section, it was normal for a long time. The most hearted comments were in support and hopeful for his future, but now they're just littered with people calling on a desperate move to save face. Will started what I like to call the rebound arc. Realizing the internet wasn't the solution to his problems like he thought in the beginning, at least socially, he began to read groups like Eaters Anonymous, but felt threatened when he was reasonably asked to tell his story on day one, and just the way Will tried to go about it, it was awkward, and would make most people uncomfortable, so I understand the poor lady's confusion at first. Little did they know, they activated Will's self-defense mode, and when he feels even just a little bit of discomfort, there's a solid chance he's never coming back, and just like so many things in his life, this was just something else he gave up on. But even after quickly rehiring his coach, Will would go on to do something that would define his career, possibly forever.
Why is he squatting? But what did he do?
This is why I used to get Jamba Juice when I was over 600.
Oh, the infamous Jamba Juice video, bruh. Bro, this is when even this is when everybody started making a vid on Will Belly, bruh. The worst video of his career, literally.
Pounds. It was crazy. Let's check. Alright guys, today we are at the legendary Jamba Juice. I actually have a Jamba Juice song. Jamba Juice, juice, juice. Jamba Juice, juice, juice. Get out! Jamba Juice, juice, juice. Jamba Juice. I know, it's a hit. This is what I used to eat at Jamba Juice when I was over 600 pounds, and I was convincing myself I was being healthy. If you actually look at the calories I was consuming, it was insane. I was tricking myself. I was lying to myself, but I don't do that anymore. I just order the food and give it away. Let's see what I used to get. Sure do wish I could get some service.
Yeah, bro. This is when bro. For no reason, Will Kelly walked to the back of the Jamba Juice and started harassing the worker to give him his order, bruh.
Excuse me,
gang, what are you doing? Mind you, you can order it online the whole time. Like, gang, it's literally an iPad at the front.
Hold on, man.
Yo, no, you can't be back here.
Oh, we can't. Oh, my bad. I was just wondering if you can take my order.
Yeah, but I'm doing stuff, so you gotta wait. Like,
all right, yeah, no, I'll wait.
Nah, but what you, like, we walk them back here. Like, what
all right, bro, I'll go back over there. I do it whenever I'm not getting my order, man. I'm doing it whenever I'm not getting my order. I literally was just telling you.
Bro, look at this dude, man.
I'm up here waiting. Bro, I'm over here now. We good.
I don't even gotta take your order, but like, why are you coming back here like that?
Dog, I'm back over here. We good.
You shouldn't have done it in the
got his attention. Oh, we can order on the pad, bro?
Yes, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
My bad, man. It's just you working, bro? Yeah, I feel you. Clearly hates his...
I'm definitely spinning your drink. For sure, gang.
Job.
Might even take a little leak. Might leave a little goon in your drink.
It's made his job more difficult. Kinda feel like a jerk. Kinda don't.
Yeah, and this is the infamous,
Clearly hates his job. I just made his job more difficult. Kinda feel like a jerk. Kinda don't care.
Bro, once he said that, gang, this is when all the hate started coming in, bro. That's when Pie Mac made that vid. That's when Moist Critical made that vid. And this is when, bro, I hate Will Kelly. Genuinely, gang.
How much do you charge a session?
Depends.
Okay, so what I what I charge for a brand deal surpasses however much you would charge for a session. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Every time that you're on my page, to me, it was just an exchange of commerce. It was, I'm going to do these videos with you. I'm going to blow up your brand. You're going to help me lose weight, right? That was my idea for whatever trainer I interacted with. Let me ask you a question. Was there ever a concept for a video that I brought to you that didn't go?
Not necessarily, but what's the POV?
At a certain point, I was bringing you concepts for videos, and you were denying the videos. You were saying, I don't want to do those videos. I'm just saying, let's not pretend like you weren't at a certain point trying to protect your brand.
What videos? What I'm curious.
I had bread on the table for both of us. It was a lightsaber deal, right? This dude made personal lightsabers. He wanted me to feature the lightsaber in a workout, right? I negotiated the deal. I came to you. All right, Coach B, this is the video 1, 2, 3. And you were like, nah, you weren't with it. It was going to be a Jedi workout. That was the concept. We were going to do a video basically training like a Jedi.
I get that was the content piece at the same time. Doing a sword workout, I just felt like it would look like, hey, what am I doing with as a trainer, right? Like, does that make sense though?
Coach B, it makes perfect sense. Don't act like you weren't thinking about your brand. You were 100% thinking about your brand.
I'm thinking of sword fighting on TikTok.
That's not thinking about your brand.
It's about just the people having trust in me as being a personal trainer. So if I have you doing a sword workout, then how is that telling people like, hey, I can trust him to train me? That's my point of view, bro.
I understand and it makes sense. That is just a lot more words to say. I was trying to protect my brand.
How am I protecting my brand? I'm just protecting me being a personal trainer, bro.
Yes, that is your brand as a personal trainer. I want to be a trusted source for people to come and get personal training. I think if I do this video, they will not see me as a trusted source. So, I am protecting that.
So if that's the case, what's the issue with that?
The issue is it's not an issue. That thing, if it was just that thing, it was not an issue. There was never a workout you told me to do where I was like, I'm not doing that workout. You feel what I'm saying? Coach B, I was trying to really take us to the promised land.
Will, all the videos that we've done, man, that's maybe the one video we haven't done.
No, there were a few. There were a handful. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I had ideas and concepts. Coach B, I would tell you, bro, you don't got to do nothing. Me and Santee will come in on our days off, 100% fee, knock the video. You, Coach B, I just need you to pull up. Get a photo with me, brother.
71.
Alright, bro, I wish Will Kelly would be moaning in my ear like this, gang. What are you doing, bruh? Just take the picture, gang. He just dropped ass on a 6-year-old, gang. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, gang, like, hey, yo, bruh. Hey, yo, bruh. What are you doing, bruh? This screenshot alone, bruh, should have got your whole career. This should have got your TikTok banned. Your whole career, like, what are you... This is insane, gang.
I'm falling.
And then he about to fall on the kid at that.
Thank you, guys. We're a team now. We're a team now, baby. Don't you love the youth? We got the streets and we got the youth, bro. I be trying to tell you. They don't believe Will Kelly. Believe me when you see me, you heard? It's a fast food joint. I mean, I was expecting it to be a little bit faster. Not gonna lie.
Bro, he really is Nikado avocado, gang.
I guess we'll just wait outside for the food. Wait in here, bro. Meet me outside. Bro, look at me sitting at this table, bro. This is embarrassing. Look at this. But we changing it. I'm changing my life. Let's see what we used to get. Boom. 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 What else is there, bro? Santee, my cameraman, loves
look at all
these
that
burgers.
Cat. Look at all... Alright. I'm about to say, look at all this dust coming off Will Kelly. But I'll give him the benefit of this, no Diddy. Benefit of the doubt, bruh. And say that these are just, you know, them dust particles that just be in the air, bruh. Because every time you talk,
what else is there, bro?
Just coming, like, look at all, imagine these was flies, gang. Like, look at all these particles coming off.
My cameraman loves...
Somebody said crushed from the goon.
These burgers, so he's gonna be eating these. You see why? Look how thick the cheese is, man. Look how fresh the tomato is. Fresh the lettuce, fresh the onion. Bun.
Ew.
You can smell it, baby.
Will's attitude has hit its worst. It was impossible not to notice he started disrespecting his cameraman Santiago, a guy who films with him almost every day. He no longer started to respect others. He was the star of the show, and he was going to let everybody know it. Coming into the establishments, basically yelling, having to be told to quiet down in multiple videos, which he rarely listened. He starts storming into people's boundaries, and unlike earlier videos, no longer respected people who didn't want to be in his content, and the people who suffered the most from this was the employees. He started treating them like he paid their check, ridiculing, mocking, and generally making their life harder every step of the way. This finally hit its boiling point when he had the audacity to walk in a back area of a restaurant, demanding a man's attention who was working alone. Who knows what the man was thinking? He could have believed he was in danger for all we know, but that didn't bother Will. In fact, it upset Will that somebody had the nerve to tell him what to do when he was in show mode, showing a complete lack of regard for the employee's feelings, even when Will is trying to ask for the man's service. It doesn't get much more disrespectful in the service industry than that, and the backlash was enormous. All of Will's comments are flooded with the Jamba Juice incident this, Jamba Juice incident that. He tried to sweep it up. I was only able to find it from what seems to be a Will Kelly archive channel on YouTube, and with him getting into another argument with his coach, I don't know if Will Kelly's reputation is salvageable. I think that there's a good person deep down, but I don't know if Will can ever find him again. As his TikTok grows and shows no sign of slowing down, and his attitude and mental health are getting worse along with it, there's little to no hope that Will can improve anytime soon, let alone get back into completing his goal of becoming fit. But still yet, I have hope for him, and I hope that he can succeed later in his life. But at the time, I just can't see it. But I think that was enough for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, follow all the socials down below, comment, use the new hype feature, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Peace! Nah, WVid, man. Yo, I'm gonna try to upload that on the main channel, probably like tomorrow with some nice little edits in it. You feel me? I will edit that. Feel me, bro? Yeah, crazy doc, bro. Alright, but genuine question though, bro. After watching that vid, bro, do y'all feel any different about Will Belly? Or do y'all still feel the same, bro? Knowing all the Lord, bro. Knowing all the Lord. How did that make y'all feel? Ill no. Hold on. I can't see the chat. Let me open up the chat over here, bro.
No, bro be disrespecting people like he's not a real life walking bowling ball, crying face emoji.
Worse, I think he needs therapy. Somebody said you should play some scary games. Yeah, I will. Oh yeah, GTA 6. Right. How many of y'all ordered GTA 6, bro? Chicken. I will never look at chicken grease the same. No Diddy, bro. Every time I hear chicken grease gang, I will genuinely start thinking of Will Belly, bro. Genuinely, bro. He got too much going on, bro. It's just he don't even care though. Like he is ruining his own life. I feel like he needs to get his Kelly out. Hey yo, bro. Nah, he getting Jack Dotery stat. Facts, bro. He gonna explode. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad I can't eat chicken. Yeah, I'm traumatized. Me too, gang. But yo, YouTube, how y'all feel about it, bro? I see Shania said, no, I still hate him. I don't know what I'm gonna title the video, bro. But like I said, expect that video soon, bro. I got a couple more vids we can watch, gang. Matter of fact, bro, since we is live on YouTube, bro, I gotta find a place to post these, bro. Chat, I don't know if y'all seen, bro, but Gabe, what the? Is that a man? I train my glutes different than everyone else. Hey yo! Wrong sound. Why is this in my recommended game? Oh my goodness. Bye, bro. Now, next video I wanted to watch, bro. Chat, Gabe TV. Gabe just dropped a loyalty test, gang. Not a loyalty test, but bro, he dropped a new vid, gang, and we live on YouTube, bro. We might as well, gang. Gabe dropped, I think he dropped, remember how he said he was going to start dropping cheaters type videos, gang? I think this is a cheaters video instead of a loyalty test. Y'all don't know what cheaters is? Cheaters is when basically like, there's no decoy. Like you actually catch them cheating. Actually, with the actual person they cheating with. You catch them in 4K, literally. Caught in 4K, bro. So I would say let's poll this. I don't even know how we could even poll this though. But why did I say I'm not subscribed to Gabe? Shout out to Gabe, man. Let me turn on his notice too. Who unsubbed me? But all that being said, man, we probably gonna end the stream off with this, and then I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Yo, Yuris, I see you on YouTube. What's good, gang? Detached, I'm eating, bro. Get this off my screen. Oh, my fault, twin. My fault. Well, let's get it, gang. Caught in 4K, it's not what it looks like. Let's see what this is in for. Y'all let me know, bro. After you watch this is better than a loyalty test.
TV surveillance cameras. You are about to witness real people and real situations captured during actual investigations. The events, reactions, and outcomes shown are genuine and documented as they unfold. This program is dedicated to those seeking the truth and serves as a reminder that every choice has consequences.
Stay loyal. Hey, what that boy Angel said, bro? Everybody needs somebody they trust. What he said?
But his routine started the routine a little bit too much.
I had Dino go trail her boyfriend while I go meet Lexi and bring her to This was actually the third day he met someone at the gym.
Who wants to be
Esteban?
What's up, y'all? I'm Gabe. Welcome to Car 4K, and today we're doing something way different. Meet Lexi. Lexi contacted me because she grew suspicious about her boyfriend's whereabouts. She said he turns his location off. She said he has a normal routine, but he's been going way too much.
I met Rico in Georgia during his basic training. We've been together for about 4 or 5 years.
As long as you ain't meet him in Atlanta, this relationship might be savable.
Very, very sweet, very, very kind, always very nurturing. He made sure I was okay the first day I met him. I had a flat tire on the side of the road.
Okay. He fixed your tire?
He was the first man to come over and help me out.
Oh, damn. This is like a How I Met Your Mom type of story.
Just making sure I'm okay.
How I Met Your Mother.
Nurturing me, make sure I'm good. Because I'm just a girl, you know?
Yeah,
I'm just a girl. The reason why I reached out to you guys is because I felt like, yes, you have a routine, but his routine started the routine a little bit too much. We have a schedule and we have a set routine, and the routine hasn't been the same as usual. Sometimes I come in, like he'll come into the house and he's smelling like perfume, or like his energy is just not the same. He'll come in later than what he says that he's supposed to do. He might say that he at work, location is off. It's just not making sense to me. And when my intuition tells me to check up on some shit, I'm checking up on it. So that's why I'm coming to you.
After speaking with Lexi,
bro, is it just me, bro? It's something about her. She look like a fighter, gang. Like she look like she'd be crashing out, bro. She look like she. I'm not gonna put these allegations on her, but I don't think she beat her man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Something about me tell me she just get down and don't play.
Wrapping up the preliminary details,
okay, so I'm not tripping.
Our investigative team to begin surveillance. On day 3 of the investigation, the team sets up surveillance outside the home of Lexi and her boyfriend. Shortly after, agents observe the boyfriend exit the residence, get into his vehicle, and head to a local gym.
Okay. He cheating at the gym? No way, right?
Once he arrives, Lexi's boyfriend exits his vehicle and is seen greeting an unidentified female.
Whoa, wait. Maybe, is he zesty? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping.
Friend exits his vehicle and is seen greeting an unidentified female with a warm hug. The two exchange a few words before making their way toward the entrance of the gym. As they walk side by side, they're seen smiling and laughing together, appearing comfortable in each other's company.
I'm saying, I don't know, Chad. He look like he might be the gay BFF. I don't think he cheating.
After finishing their workout, the two are seen leaving the gym together. They walk to her vehicle, where they exchange another hug and chat for a few minutes before saying their goodbyes and parting ways.
I mean, I wouldn't want my girl hugging nobody like that after the gym. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm really, truly hoping that I'm wrong and that he can prove me wrong. But if that's not the case, then, you know, we're gonna figure it out. I do love him. Like, I love him so much, which is why I'm doing this, because I want to figure it out.
Okay.
What's the root of like, why are you doing this, and what does this bitch have that I don't? If that's what it is, you know? I just want to figure it out. I just want to see what it is, what's going on. at the end of the day, I don't have the time nor the patience to be dealing with shit like this. Like, I got a career, I have shit going on.
Yeah.
So obviously, if I'm doing this, I need to figure it out. Like, I want to know answers now, right now, to the point. Like, is this my man or is this man for the streets? Like, you for everybody?
On day 5 of the investigation,
Day 5,
Lexi's boyfriend leaves the home and heads out Bye-bye to
They
eat.
really stalking him, bro.
Shortly after he
what's with
arrives,
him and these
the
booty
same
shorts, man?
unidentified
Like, hey, yo.
Bye-bye to eat.
But he loves showing off these legs.
Shortly after he arrives, the same unidentified female is seen arriving at the restaurant.
Bro got
The
Diddy
two
shorts.
meet up and go inside together
Diddy
for a
Yams
meal.
always eat up his shorts.
While eating, the two are seen laughing, talking, and enjoying each other's company.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, chat. So far,
After
would you say
finishing
this
their
is
meal, they walk back to
Or they
their
just friends?
vehicles, say their goodbyes, and head their separate ways.
Okay.
I'm hoping that my man not cheating on me. I know men are be men,
Does
but
she know
like,
who that is,
I'm
though?
just
That's my-
hoping
that
and
would be my
praying
thing.
that.
Cause I feel like, as
You
your,
know,
if you got a girlfriend,
who wants to
bruh,
be
your
cheated on at the
girl
end of the
should
day?
know all your quote unquote female friends, gang. Feel me?
So I'm just hoping that he's being loyal.
And vice versa, bro. You should know all your girls.
Hey,
male
Lexi, this is Gabe. I'm actually here right now in front of your place. Could you come out so I can show you the that I gathered so far?
Yeah, for sure. I'll meet y'all there.
All right. All right, y'all. Here we go, man. I gotta break the news to her. She probably, I know she gonna be hot. So we just put her to her house, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know how she gonna take it by the things we just caught on camera.
Suspicious? That's how
Why you smiling so hard?
It's a little sus. I don't want to say cheating.
Yeah, nah. All right, let me get to the mic real quick.
But does she know who that girl is? That's the real question.
Probably just clip it on your shirt. There you go. All right, so the team, me and the team, put together surveillance on your boyfriend. Okay, and over the last few days, like I said, a week or so, evidence we gathered, I'm gonna actually show you the evidence. I don't gotta tell you it, okay? So you can just watch for yourself. All right.
Y'all scaring me.
So this was actually the 3rd day he met someone at the gym. So you did say he go to the gym all the time, dedicated to the gym.
Yeah, he got him a little gym buddy.
That shit,
He probably
would've-
met her at the gym. Okay. And then they went and got Chipotle. I ain't lying, bro. That's a gym date, bro. Go hit the gym. Take Shawty to Chipotle. That's a gym date.
I'm thinking she gonna start crying, but you know, they say those are ones that laugh, it turns. And my team is actually
crazy,
with them right now.
This the wrong girl
with
to ever
surveillance
think
on
about
them.
even cheating.
So I had Dino go trail her boyfriend while I go meet Lexi and bring her the evidence so he can keep me updated on his whereabouts. Yeah, I can call him right now and make sure that they still the.
You talking about they together right now?
Yeah, let me check. 1 second.
This nigga got me fucked up.
Now it's time to call Dino so we can see.
Real quick. Hold on. Real quick. Let me just put this on. Oh, it is on. That'd be good.
See where they at this very moment. Hey, Dino, are they?
Right?
Are they there right now?
Yeah, I've been trying to call you.
Hey, what's up? Can I get a shout out? What's good, Alessandro? Plays. What's good, twin? Hey, what happened? Running back.
I'm call you. Fool, look, right here.
Wait, you see him?
That's his fucking Jeep.
Whoa! Oh, he's at a motel. Oh nah!
Oh, he got the doors off of this bitch too. I'm about to
You
take.
been here about 10 minutes now.
He moving crazy. He moving crazy.
Come on, we can pull up.
Yeah, we're gonna go right now. All right, we're gonna wait, Dino. All right. So we just got word that they at a local hotel. It's about a 20 to 30 minute drive, and we're on the way to catch him in 4K.
To actually have to hire somebody to figure out if my nigga cheat. I'm about to tweak. I'm gonna tweak.
Take his car, slash the tires. All crazy. They dead cracking? Gotta be, bro. But they linking up at a hotel in the middle of the day. What? Why he ain't go to her house? Does she not got a house they can go to? Or are they both cheating on? Imagine the girl he cheating with got a partner too. So that's why they went to the hotel.
And you gonna deal with a bitch with Jordans this size? I'm fucking confused. I'm confused.
You said she got big feet? Nah, she need a Glock. No, she don't. She had one. She definitely used it on both of them. And Gabe. She gonna shoot everybody, and Gabe gonna be the last to go.
The fuck?
Can we get a Dr. Insanity vid? Oh, I got you on the second channel, gang. I just dropped one literally yesterday.
Yeah, you taking bitches to hotels?
Yeah, he moving crazy.
Bitches ain't got a crib?
That's not what I'm saying.
Ew.
Like, she don't got no crib, I can go crack it? Like, what?
Nigga couldn't even go post oak. Like,
Yeah, this is insane, bro.
we go Paula in.
Paula in. I know that's trash. I know it's roaches in that hotel. I didn't even tell, gang. That ain't nothing luxury. That's just something you want to get a little quick in.
We pulling in?
Yeah, hotel right to the right.
Ah, boy. I think they gonna catch a couple. What can you say, bruh? What
This
can
the
you
hotel
say?
they at right here. Where's Dino now?
If they can, your girl catch you coming out the hotel with another girl. What do you say, bruh? That's my cousin? I can't help my cousin check into her hotel? Hotel meeting?
Yeah. Uh-huh. 112?
112?
What's up?
What is it?
It's right there. So wait, hold on, cause listen, cause he ain't gonna open the door if you. They ain't gonna open the door if you gonna knock on it. So I'm gonna send you. You gonna knock on the door and you just keep him there. When I see.
Dang, I don't know, chat. I wouldn't knock on the door, bruh. I would want to try to catch them coming out, right? Why would you go? He not gonna open it, right?
The door opens, we're gonna come. Yeah, so go right now. No, not you, him.
Him?
Yeah.
Wait, what, bro? Gay. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I'm with, say it. Not even say that, cause I'm gonna get in trouble myself. I would never cheat. But say my homeboy, he with his girl that he cheating with, right? And a random man knock on the door. He don't got on no uniform, looking like room service, none of that. I'm not opening that door, man.
Yeah.
Why I can't go?
No, hold on, cause no. Hold on, wait till go, Dino. Hold on, one second. So we just put up to the hotel, met up with Dino, and Dino gave us the room number that they're in, and she's going crazy, bro. She's trying to get out the car. I'm trying to chill because Dino got to be the one to go to the door so they can let us in. I'm gonna tell you when.
That music, cue that music.
They know it's open.
Uh-oh. Oh, she gone. Oh, she gone. Oh, she in there.
You got me fucked up. Are you fucking retarded? Are you dumb?
I know she be beating him up.
Dumb?
Hold on, run that back though.
Fucking retarded.
Cause when she ran, she started whooping his ass.
Fucked up.
Oh my.
Are you?
Oh my. She pushing him.
Retarded?
Jeez.
Are you fucking retarded?
Wait,
Are you dumb?
chill.
Are you fucking dumb?
Oh nah.
And bitch, it was you.
Oh nah, now she.
Chill, chill, don't fight.
You got me fucked up.
Chill.
Playing with. Ain't no fucking chill. Are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy? You got this at a fucking hotel? You fucking dumb? You got me fucked up.
She about to break the mic. Yeah, they gotta. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. I know you used to be security. Yeah, you need some security for this one. Holy, she might as well. Somebody say what she got. Somebody say what she got. What strength you say? Oh yeah, Krishan's strength fat.
You can go.
Nah, you got me fucked up.
Hey, who are you?
Bitch in a hotel? Are you dead ass?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? You dead ass?
Krishan, oh my hotel management. Oh. Y'all gotta get him kicked out the hotel. This gotta be management, gang.
You serious?
Do not put your hands on him. I don't know.
I
already called the cops.
Come on.
Okay. Already called the cops.
And you fucking left.
With
All right, that's fine.
And you left.
Already called the cops. They only been fighting for like 60 seconds.
Man, get the fuck.
Chill, bro. Get that camera on my face. Get the camera on my face. Get the camera on my face, bro. Chill out.
Why do do he be driving with one leg?
Right. Now you know what you're dealing with. Now you know what you're dealing with. You know how you gotta move.
Yeah.
How you gotta move.
Whoa. Chad, what y'all think of that test, man?
Got me fucked up.
Whoa, she's still crashing. I don't blame her though, bro. Like, Chad, that wasn't a decoy. This is a dude he genuinely be seeing. I mean, a dude. A girl he genuinely be seeing. No decoy.
So fucked up
He
right
really
now.
cheated on her. Live action.
He got me so fucked up right now.
So unfortunately, I couldn't talk to the war trainer to explain everything that was going on because it got so out of hand.
Yeah.
He jumped in and sped out. On this episode,
He
he found out that her boyfriend was actually he's supposed to be at the gym, but he was doing other things besides going to the gym.
Facts.
Now, if you were somebody watching this video and you feel like your significant other is doing some other business, please contact us and we'll catch him in 4K.
Nobody. Nah. Yeah, how y'all feel about that one, bro? Ain't gonna lie, bro. I low-key like that way better than loyalty test, gang. That was tough. That was tough, bro. Gabe, keep coming with these bangers, gang.
When she go find him, she going to shoot him.
Hopefully, she don't, bro. That dude ain't worth jail. Nah, that was a banger, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was a banger, bro. Alright, though, chat. It's really one more vid I wanted to watch, gang. One more vid I wanted to watch, bro. Especially with y'all. Especially since I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, matter of fact, he reacted to it, too. Yeah, bro. We need to talk about some of these YouTube channels, man. The same way, bro. The same way we just seen that that channel, bro, the buddy with the he had Turks and Caicos. No Diddy, bro. With the BBL, bro. It's a couple YouTube channels we need to talk about, bro. Not exist. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is it, bro. Yeah, bro. I've been seeing, like, bro, I don't know what about this video, but pretty much, like, this week, bro, I done seen, like, 8 people react to this game. We have to. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the thumbnail of this, bro. Yeah, bro. Why? First thing first, bro. Why is there, hold on, where my Twitch chat at, bro? Why is there a channel on YouTube called Goon Vids? Like, feel me? What type YouTube channel, bro? How have they not already been banned? But yeah, gang. We're going to tap into this, bro. Last vid of the day, gang. Last vid of the day. YouTube channels that should not exist. And I would not be surprised if some of y'all already subscribed. I don't know how freaky y'all get, man. But let's get it.
Oh my god, why is he pulling his meat out?
What? Alright, bro, there's no way. Hold on. Bro, we just started the vid, gang. What you mean?
As we explore the worst corners of YouTube. I'm not talking about those Fortnite twerk videos that we used to go into as—
Wait, what?
I'm not talking about those Fortnite twerk—
What? I did not go into this. I know y'all probably did. You got the biggest fake in
Say
Fortnite.
there's this weird kids channel on YouTube.
This is showcase with thick. This is insane. Why do we
videos
got
that
so many views?
we used to go into.
We did not.
I'm talking about entire Reddit communities like r/YouTube NSFW
They
where
stop
gooners
lying?
share
What
their
you
findings. Now obviously the worst videos get age restricted or taken down, so NSFW creators use loopholes to get around YouTube's filters, like
Bro, why
yoga done in
everybody think I'm
skin-tight
lying?
clothes.
Relaxation and stretching yoga routine on, bro, this is YouTube. Y'all not doing y'all job?
Or try-on videos with see-through outfits or breastfeeding pump tutorials. And they all suspiciously link to an OnlyFans in their bio. This breastfeeding pump tutorial has over 2 million views and I couldn't find a single mom in the comments.
Oh my goodness!
Breastfeeding pump tutorial has over 2 million views and I couldn't—
Bro, look at these comments, gang. Straight creepy uncles, bruh. Super hard, nice shot. What are they?
find a single mom in the comment section. I want you in my life to explain this every day. Here's a group of YouTubers who ought to be put in the brazen bowl. Channels that collect the videos of women for, you know, like this channel called Hopeless Leg Man, which has 150,000 subscribers and—
This is dedicated to women legs?
What's good YouTube? We live today. Join Twitch and Discord, like and subscribe. What the fuck is this?
Man, I don't even know myself, gang.
Thousands of weather report videos.
Oh my goodness. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I need to stop pausing again. We only a minute in, bruh. It's like every second I see something like, what is this, bruh? This just weather women legs? That it like,
but
look at the views,
like
though.
man, which has 150,000
Like,
subscribers
hold on.
and thousands of weather
Bro, 1.3 million, 1.1 million, 1 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million.
report videos. But I have a
watching
feeling he isn't a weather enthusiast because of thumbnails like these. This channel is monetized, by the way.
crazy.
So this random guy is just printing money feeding these poor reporter ladies to the mob of quote-unquote cultured men. What's worse is when freaky content is aimed at kids. This channel called Shappy has animations centering around these cute dog characters where all the jokes are about sex, gay, and sensual sex. They say this content is for grown-ups in their bio, which, first of all, that's a suspicious word choice because grown-ups is